Hello everyone, welcome to the Misfit Mining Saturday Night live stream. Today on the roll with us is Crypto Shaped, Chump Changed XD, which is not me, I am Shinji. We have Dogdlord special guest on the call with us. We got Great Baldini, creator of the GPU hanger kits. We got Mastermind Crypto, has the best thumb, ones I've never seen. We got Max Voltage, gotta be careful, don't touch him without any gloves on. We got Pockets Change XD, and we also have TheHobbyistMiner, and of course me. We've got a great show for you guys today. We got actually a list of questions that one of our Discord members have submitted to us, and we're gonna use that to kind of go over all the different things. What was that, TheHobbyistMiner?
I think he was just saying what's up. Benjamin Coleman, thank you so much, dude. Everybody? You're crazy. You are crazy.
Yeah, why don't we just say hello to all the people, all the wonderful peeps who are watching.
Yeah, what's going on, Thomas Tran? What's up, buddy?
Yep. Oh, actually, I'm not watching
Barry
that.
G.
I can't watch YouTube and do this at the same time.
Noobster.
Yep.
You guys are awesome.
All right.
Crypto Mikkel, what's up, buddy?
Oh, Crypto Mikkel's here. I feel so
yeah, Yashnik, what's up, buddy?
Yashnika, what's up, bro? How you doing?
CR, what's up, man?
Cool beans.
Cool beans. All right, guys. So we actually have a list of questions that was given to us by one of our Discord members. There's a pretty detailed list, and it was just basically a bunch of noob questions that none of us have made a video about it yet, so I figured, and me and the mods and the founders, we all decided that it'd be a good idea to go over these questions in a live stream to help you guys out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read these questions, then give it to the floor to our nice round table here. So, first question we got is, I got to translate it a moment. Hold on, let me read it.
I'm going to turn the music down a tiny bit. I don't know if it's too loud. If it is, guys, please let me know.
Yeah, let us know if the music is too loud or too quiet.
I don't hear no music.
No music?
I hear it. Good.
Teaspoon, don't overload your brain with the dual headphones. I still don't know how you do that. I have no idea how you do that. He's got one headphone in one ear, listening to us talking, and he's got one headphone in the other ear in YouTube, so it's like a 10-second delay. And it's just like a straight mind F. Like, you can't, I don't know, I wouldn't be able to figure it out. I would just,
yeah.
I don't even know.
I just mute YouTube. I just, got that window, but I can't look because it's all,
I'd probably just turn it off, to be honest.
I might actually have to switch.
Well, we got to see the chat.
Mic through.
Right.
Yeah, that's why we have a whole bunch of people in the round table to help me monitor that, because I can't do that.
Yeah, we got mixed results. Music is good level, music too quiet, so.
Okay, why don't we just
smash that
I'll
like?
Give it a little bit. Smash that like. We'll turn up the music. What's it called? I'm gonna message the guy that actually wrote these questions and see if he wants to join, see if he's here, because I don't know if he has a different name. But yeah, there is a list of questions we got from somebody that's newer to the space, and he wants us to read them, I guess. So, Shinji, whenever you're ready.
Yep, I'll start with the first question. First question, I'm just going to paraphrase here. Basically, why is it that we drop the clock rate and raise the memory clock? Why not the other way around? Why not both? How does that variation relate to mining? So the gist of this question, why do we do what we do to the GPU settings for mining, and why do we do it in that way? So I'm just going to chime in on this. Specifically, it depends on the type of cryptocurrency you are mining and the algorithm. So the most common one that everybody knows right now is Ethereum. Ethereum is heavily dependent on the GPU memory speed and memory bandwidth. Not so much on the GPU core, although it does have some effect. The reason why we lower the clock rate or the clock speed on the GPU core is because since it doesn't really do that much to the Ethereum hash rate, we don't want it sucking any more power than it has to. That's part of it. So we lower that on NVIDIA cards mostly. On AMD cards, it's a little bit different. The memory clock, we do raise quite a bit. We literally try to go to the red line on the memory before the card crashes. That's because with Ethereum mining, it does increase the hash rate, and it doesn't really increase the wattage draw that much on the memory side. So yeah, if I'm just going to give it to the round table here, about the question was, why do we drop the clock rate, raise the memory clock? Why not the other way around? Why not both? How does the variation relate to mining? And whoever wants to chime in here, go ahead, chime in. We're going to try to keep this moving around, so try to keep our response to around 2 minutes or less.
Right. I mean, you summed it up pretty well. It's pretty much how I would have worded everything. Yeah, it's really depends on what you're mining. That's really the biggest thing. And obviously, it's because you want to save wattage and all that. So, I mean, yeah, you nailed it, man.
There are two things I was going to add. One was lowering the core lowers the temperature, so it keeps the temperatures lower, which means it's less that you have to worry about as far as trying to keep keep the GPUs cool.
Right.
That was the main thing. There was another thing I had and I just lost it.
It'll come back later.
Sure.
Perfect. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just figured that was. I'm so used to doing it, like I just kind of know that. I didn't think to say that, but that makes sense. Lowering the core lowers
it's kind of like
heat.
when you have people come in from out of town, you just do things to your local area, and they're just like, "Why do you do that?" It's like, "Huh, I don't know why I do that. I just do it."
Never thought about it. Yeah.
Never thought about it. Just totally forgot about the reason.
Right.
So the next question is,
by the way, to Noobster, thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate it.
yeah, if there's any donations or super chats or anything, just let me know and I'll stop.
He
So
says,
you can.
"What's up, my peeps?"
What's up, Noobster? Also, Chum Change, let me know what it is that they're doing, whether it's a super chat or a sticker. That way,
Right.
I can respond in the correct manner because I can't monitor that.
Yeah, no worries.
So the next question is basically they thought raising any clock would require more power, not less. So when it comes to Ethereum mining, again, it's specific to the algorithm. For some reason, I'm not exactly sure, unfortunately, I'm not like an electrical engineer or whatever, but when you increase the memory clock for Ethereum mining, it doesn't really increase the power usage that much. Why? I'm not exactly sure, but it does increase the temperature, right? So it does make the memory get a little bit hotter. So the question is, why is it that the mining overclock we dropped? Oh, sorry, that's the one we did. They always thought that when you raise any clock on a GPU, it would require more power, not less. So it does take a little bit more power, specifically the memory, but not as much as you would think. So I just opened that up to the round table.
I don't really know how to respond to this. It's kind of
double, isn't it?
it's kind of, yeah.
It's already been answered. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like some other way to put it. I mean, raising any clock, I mean, it doesn't, I mean, it's, yeah, requiring more power versus like pulling more power from the wall. I don't really know how to explain that, but
I wish I had a naked GPU so I can show you like
right
where the
points,
voltage regulation modules are and stuff. So
it just goes through a different way, right? Is it like...
Yeah, so the best way I could say is that on a GPU, right? So you have the PCIe, which can draw up to 75 watts. Then up here you have the 8 pins or 6 pins up to 3. I don't know if there's 4 yet. So these power inputs go through VRMs in different phases because it's a digital signal, or I'm sorry, it's it basically makes the power cleaner. Anyways, it feeds that power to the GPU core. Almost, there's like, if you look at the PCB and the way the traces are, like there's a lot of lines going to the core, and those regulation modules regulate how much power the GPU core gets. Now, when you look at the traces going to the memory, there is VRMs and stuff that give power to it, but there's like way less that go to the memory than the GPU core. Just the topology of a GPU PCB, that's what I've seen. Again, I don't really know, but what matters is like what the effects that happen to the GPU, that happens to your hash rate and your power draw while we're mining. The next question actually kind of leads into what I want to go into next anyway. which is basically they're asking, how does overclock affect the lifespan of the GPU? What is the lifespan curve like? Does it depend on the brand and GPU model? Does it depend on the type of memory? Are there prefabbed guidelines for each individual GPU? What is the best overall clock with minimal lifespan loss for each GPU? That's a lot of stuff. So let me just compress that a little bit. Essentially, they're asking mining, how does it affect the lifespan of a GPU? Like, as in, like, does it wear it out more or whatever? And maybe what the best settings are. Now, this is a common misconception. So if you are mining on a GPU, it does not necessarily tax it harder than as if you were to game with it. Now, let me explain in detail. When you're doing Ethereum mining specifically, all right, most of the stuff we're going to talk about is Ethereum mining. When you're mining Ethereum specifically, you do something called power limiting, not undervolting. Well, you can do that too, but the main part is we power limit. So we limit the amount of total wattage the GPU can pull because it really doesn't need it, all right? Which reduces the heat. And remember, heat is what kills the silicon, all right? If you pump like, a crazy amount of voltage and amperage into the core, it's going to create a lot of heat. And if you can't evacuate that heat quickly enough, it's going to reduce the lifespan of the silicon. So we power limit the GPU. On AMD cards, we actually undervolt them a little bit, but on NVIDIA cards, we power limit them and we increase the memory clock. And generally, we keep them running cool. If you're doing everything appropriately, the GPU core is not running that hot, the memory is not running that hot versus gaming, and you're actually power limiting the card. So it actually does not wear out the card as much as you would think. Yes, it does wear it out. Most of the actual damage or wear out comes from the fans because the fans are always going.
Yep.
That's the part that tends to wear out a little bit. That's the part that tends to wear out a little bit, but the actual silicon and the VRMs and the memory and the PCB, like, for example, how many of you have seen a burnt PCB? Yeah, you've probably seen it a couple of times in your life, but not recently. They're getting pretty good. The boards don't really get burnt anymore. They've done a really good job of manufacturing. So yeah, the lifespan loss for a GPU, if you're running it at stock settings, then yeah, you might be running it kind of hard because you're just cranking too much wattage into that thing. But if you are running it properly, it's not really a concern. I'm just going to open that to the floor real quick. I know I talked a lot about
Can I say something? They're in chat saying that the music's too loud still.
Music's just that loud.
Oh, geez, sorry. That printer just finished. Baldini was checking it out.
I'll comment on that question because Jace 2 Cents actually just did a video, I don't know, within the last couple of months regarding this.
Oh yeah,
And
real quick before you start talking, just say who you are because people can't. There's no like indication of who's talking.
My name is
max voltage.
Yashnik. My name is Yashnik.
Thanks, Josh.
Yes.
We'll let him in here.
Wait.
Interrupting me.
Roll it back. Roll it back.
Your name is actually Yashnika. Okay, I thought we
Okay, that has to end. And it ends now.
Who's
Don't
at
ban
the
me,
controls
please.
to let him in?
No.
All right, hold on, Yashnik. Let's let max voltage go real quick, and we'll get back to you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
Sorry for
Jace 2 Cents did a video about this, and he talked about the fact that exactly that. If people are mining properly and undervolting, it won't have as big of an effect on the life of the GPU, mainly because it's steady. There isn't the constant up and down with the temperatures like you get when you're gaming.
Exactly.
So he's like, it's not as simple as just saying, oh, because miners are running at 24/7, that means they're putting more wear and tear. He's like, no, because if you have somebody that's gaming, a couple of big, 3-hour sessions a week, and they're constantly pitching their temperatures up and down, that's going to have more wear and tear than mining 24/7 for for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, just an example. My 3090, my 3 8-pin 3090. When I ran that thing hard playing a game, when I stressed it out, I was pulling close to 400 something watts. Right when I was mining, I was probably around 280, 300 at most. So
Interesting.
You're definitely below the max TDP of that card.
Hey, I'd like to add something to that.
Yeah,
Since,
who's
this
talking?
this is Baldini, by the way.
Uh-huh.
So with the cards, I've had, the Polaris cards, and I found that the fans die, obviously, and that's the weakest link on these things. But what I also did was always maybe not every month, every 2 months, all the cards get blasted with air, get that dust out of there. Obviously, I don't have a, airtight chamber for everything. And it really helps, keeping stuff clean. And it always, you don't have to take the thing apart. I would take a Q-tip and get up underneath the fan blades because that dust will stick there and not get blown up by the air as much, But that's the longevity of my cards, was just keeping them, cleared, from the dust. That was a killer because it then increased the temperature. And so
You guys
that's
saw
my
how
addition.
dirty. This is T-Spin. You guys saw how dirty my fans were on that 580 that I redid the fans on.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Live stream.
Hey Shinji, go to the stream logistics section. I'm just gonna post questions that we have in there, so I don't have to
Is
cut
that
you off
from
and
the
read.
live chat?
Yes,
Okay.
just so you know where they are,
Yep. Thank
because
you.
it's like related questions, and I'm not gonna cut you off.
Okay. Yep. So super low drag. I'm sorry. Was there anyone else that wanted to chime in on that before we move on?
I just wanted to
I
say,
did.
welcome.
Yashnik's here, and I just wanted to say I love you, TekShinji.
Oh, Yashnika. Oh, Yashnika.
We all
I
love
love you,
him.
baby.
That's it. Move on.
Appreciate
Yashnika,
you.
please don't ban me. I love you. I love you. You're
Oh, I
always
will
number
never
one in
ban
my
you.
heart.
I'll
Oh,
never ban.
Thank you. Thank you so much. By the way, the maple cooled maple water cooling. Yeah, that's
Excellent.
We should do
100%.
That is interesting.
that. Yeah. But we can't get crickets in the maple water stream. That might cause issues.
Yeah,
Alright.
it would.
Was there anyone else that wanted to chime in on that?
No.
No, I think I'm good, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a question from the live chat from Super Low Drag, because Super Low Drag is the best. My main question is, what causes high temp to melt point on the PCIe or other cable connector at the PSU? Super Low Drag also said, never had fans die. What percentage are you running them at for the one you see die? Okay, so let's go to the melting of the PCIe cable. So very rarely does the cable itself have issues. It's the connection points, because that is the weakest link. That is where literally you take a bundle of copper wire cable, then you take a metal piece, you crimp onto it, and that crimped on piece slides into another piece in the power supply, right? So those two sliding against each other, there's not as great of a contact surface depending on the type of connector they use. Now, there is a PCIe standard, right? But there's just so many people that make PCIe connectors that you can't really tell what's good or not. And the way I see it is, if it's too cheap, then you probably want to avoid it. But that's where the point of failure is. And what he's asking is, what causes the high temperature? So with electricity, I don't have anything here, but the more surface area the electricity has to pass over is the best way I could. It's not exactly how it works, but the more thicker the wire, essentially, the electricity can pass over, the less resistance there is, right? The thinner the wire gets, the more pressure there is, the more resistance it is. And with electricity, that creates heat. So think about having a tube with water flowing through it, right? Like a hose. If I start to pinch it, right? That point right there, if I put two pressure gauges on it, the pressure will start to go down on the point after the pinch of the flow. The point before it, the pressure will start to go up. And that pinch point is where it'll start to get hot when it comes to electricity. Now, if I have a 0 gauge wire, step down to a 20 gauge wire, then back up to a 0 gauge, that point is going to be the point of failure, just like a fusible link. So that is how it's getting hot. There's like electrical resistance at those points, and that's causing the heat. So
Nicely said.
yeah, so that's again, this is not electrical science class. I'm just giving the best analogy I can. It may not be 100% accurate. Do your own research. I'm just making it as simple as I can.
Well,
The
we
next
want
question.
cookies. Just saying.
Yeah, we want cookies, right? I'm gonna go to the next question, and I give it to the round table.
Yep.
Or rather, I'm gonna go to the next part from Super Low Drag. Never had fans die. What percentage are you ranking them at? This is a matter of opinion. I don't know if there was any videos or research done, but basically, you want to avoid 100%, and you want to avoid very low. Because when you're running them very low, the fan's not really designed to be running at that RPM with that power. But when you run them too high, the fan is kind of at its limit. So you probably want to stay between 50 and 80%, just my opinion. And I'm just going to open those questions up to the table. Questions from Super Low Drag. What causes high temp melt points on the PCIe cable connector at the PSU? And never had a fan die. What percentage are you running the ones that you see die? So open that up to the round table.
Real quick, the connections, I always make sure everything's plugged in well and do like a test. Put your hands on the cables, and kind of feel things up. We all like feeling things up, right? So, and it's just, common sense. This is high-powered stuff that, it could just take an instant, and I've burned up cables myself. So that's just an input of that. The next person can, jump in.
Yeah, with
Dogdlord here. I just want to say that there's actually a second part to his question.
There is, yeah. I just posted
He says,
it.
I'm talking or asking about why would they suddenly fry after working fine. I'm thinking it is a software thing drawing too much.
Oh, okay.
Are you in Windows? That's kind of what I want to know. Because I noticed, when I went to Hive, Afterburner never undervolted my cards as much as Hive did. Like, it would say it was at the same level, right? 70% or so. And when I actually initially switched my rigs over to Hive OS and I put it on 70% there, my total PDU with like the 4 rigs on it, I dropped like 2 amps. So it was significant difference. And I think I only switched 3 rigs to Hive and I saved like 2 amps. It was just insane. It was unreal. I couldn't believe it.
2 amps at 120 volts, that's pretty significant.
Right. So the MSI Afterburner wasn't fully undervolting the cards for me. I don't know why, but that's what I noticed.
Yeah.
So I wanted to share that. Sorry, Shinji.
There is one person that we should have in chat is Mad Electron Rick. He's a whiz. He's a whiz.
He is, he's smart. Right he's a smart dude.
I let him, he got into my Hive, I set him up to get in there, and he set that stuff. It's been running. I mean, I had like 10,000 shares, accepted shares, and 1 rejected, and everything has just been so stable after I let that man in. And you know what? Sometimes you got to let him in, right?
Usually when you let strange people into your house, that doesn't happen. But hey, good for you, man. Good people.
He was complaining I didn't update the Hive, so I'm like, all right, I'll get in there.
So Super Low Drag, if you could write in the chat, are you talking about a burnt connector on a card, or was it on a riser? And just out of curiosity, were you running any Y adapters on your cables?
Yeah, any splitters or daisy chain, things like that.
By the way, that is Mastermind Crypto. He does have a YouTube channel as well. You guys can check him out. I will drop a link.
Yeah, this is Mastermind Crypto.
I will drop a link in the chat in a second. I just have to find his channel.
He's the one with the soothing voice.
Yes, very soothing. So yeah, while you guys are doing that, so he's wondering, Super Low Drag's wondering why it would be working, suddenly it would fry after it was working fine. Okay, so this is kind of, we're starting to get into like theoretical because I don't have enough data. I don't have the power supply. I can't analyze it. Could be a lot of things, but the most common reason why I've seen that happen after it's been working fine is because of a low quality connection or a low quality cable. And over time, the stress of pulling that much power. So for example, I don't know your situation, okay? I'm just giving you an example. For example, if you had a single 8-pin coming out of the PSU, going to a dual 8-pin, which can be safe, right? But that was powering something that took the max wattage, which is 75 watts. 150 watts per 8-pin. So that's 300 watts coming out of that single cable. That could be kind of pushing it to its limit. And over time, it just fatigues, or the contact patch just kind of moves a little bit Then as it moves, you know, it's got like this much contact instead of this much contact, right? And then over time, it can just create more resistance and fry. Now, I personally never had that done to me because I always like religiously never do that. I always make sure that if everything went to stock settings, everything will be fine. I don't ever stay within like to the edge, just me personally. But that's what could have happened.
So he was saying that I guess it was the modular power cable and it melted into the power supply itself.
Yeah, let us know what you're talking about. It looks like that might be it. We got a super chat.
Sorry, we
Must
do have a
missed
super
the
chat.
Super chat.
Thank you very much, Chancoin. Or
it's from
CC now.
Chancoin?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can never just call him CC. It's weird.
Chancoin's now CC?
He's /CC, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Keep up the good video content and live stream. Misfit group rocket. I hope that rocket means to the moon, baby.
And we also have another super chat. Thank you so much, 56.
56.
It says
5 packs of ramen noodles. Whoa! By the way, guys, go ahead and join our Discord. I'm
So
just gonna
funny.
throw this out there. Join our Discord and check the rig pics because Mr. 56 made the best computer I have basically ever seen. Okay, it is literally a computer that is ramen noodle themed. Okay, the whole thing looks like a ramen noodle packet. I'm not even joking. It's awesome. Go check it out, guys. Join our Discord, get subscribed to all of our channels, and join our Discord. Check the rig pick section and look at his computer. Yeah, it's not a mining rig. Maybe it is. I don't know, but it is amazing.
He needs to make a chicken flavored one.
Yeah, it's beef
It's a
flavored.
it's a cup of noodle, all right? He's going to make a cup of noodle next.
A cup of
And,
noodle, PC?
He doesn't have
I like the
a,
Asian kind. You know what I mean? The spicy one.
Oh, so good. So good. That's my favorite too.
I've never
No
had
joke.
that one.
Oh, it's so good. It's like, it really is. Life
It's the
changing.
spicy chicken one.
Yep.
Oh.
Same one I get.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna move on to the next question here.
These are some good questions.
Yeah, they are great questions. Dogdlord, I do see that message from you. I'm unable to look at that right now because I'm like in stream and stuff. So I'll look at that later. Let me know if it's something you want me to look at right now. I'll switch over. So
No, it was totally for later.
okay. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna move on. So basically, this individual sent these questions. The next one, we kind of already covered it. So I'm just gonna cover the parts we didn't. So they're asking, how is lifespan of the card affected by the algorithm? So it depends. For example, Ravencoin is more GPU core dependent than Ethereum is more memory core dependent. It depends on the coin. For example, Monero is, CPU mineable, which not a lot of coins are. And, you may have your own opinions about it or whatever, but yeah. So for example, CPUs, they have a lot of cooling alternatives out there. GPUs, not really. You just get the one that comes on your card. Maybe you could buy a water block from it, but CPUs, it's a dime a dozen. You could get tower coolers, AIOs, all that. It really depends on your situation. And unfortunately, this question is just too open-ended. There's just too many variables. So best way I could say is it depends on the algorithm and how it relates to the hardware you're using. And since every point between those 2 points, there's like a trillion variations, I can't really answer that. So just moving on to the next section real quick.
Can I interrupt for a special report?
Sure. Who's talking, by the way?
Baldini.
Yeah, what's up?
I was not selected in the new egg shuffle today. Just
Oh,
wanted to
you
put
know
that-
what? Let me make sure.
Actually,
Let me see if I got my rejection letter.
No, yeah,
letter.
I got mine.
I
Mine
already had
rejection.
my heart broken.
I never got my rejection letter yet.
I got
That's what I
mine.
like to call the
Congratulations, you were
thanks for
selected
playing
for
email.
10 3090 white
Yep.
editions. Oh, hold on, let me check out.
F you.
Fuck off. I mean, you're kidding, right?
That was perfect.
I could be kidding.
Oh,
You did
so
say
funny.
1 in 30 chances, didn't you, Shinji,
So
earlier?
Yes.
Like,
By the way, guys, just a shameless plug. I did make a video on how you guys can get a GPU too.
You did.
In there, I did not put that information in because I wanted to keep that within our Discord. But hey, just between us, right? You're not going to tell anyone else? Good. All right. So based on my research, when you enter the Newegg Shuffle, the average winning is 1 per 30 entries. So if you enter every day for about a month and a half, you will win. guaranteed. Now, if you only select the PlayStation 5 every time you enter, your odds of winning goes significantly down, like almost to zero. You have to select everything to give you the best chance of winning something. Okay?
I just dropped a link to his video that he made last week in the chat. You guys can obviously check it out after. It's very informative.
Check it out after this stream. Don't go look right now, after this stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, open that in a new tab now, and then you'll watch it after.
Yeah, just keep it looping in the
Perfect.
background on another tab. That way, get the watch hours.
That's it.
All right, so.
All right, sorry to interrupt.
It's fine. Do we have any? I'm going to check to
There's
see if we have
one
any
more
other...
question that I dropped in there.
Okay.
I believe.
I will be right back.
Yep. Okay, so we got a question here from the live chat from Lionheart. Okay, I don't know if we got a little Braveheart action going there, but from Lionheart, I am running 3 5600 XTs and 6 5700 XTs at 42.5, 55 to 56 megahash at 67 to 130 watts and 34 to 41 degrees Celsius at 70 to 80%. Respectfully, should I let them heat up and run hotter, or is it okay to let them run cool? Now, I forget who in our roundtable mentioned it. Someone said this, but the most important thing when you come to running your GPUs, this is just a general like blanket rule of thumb. It applies to almost all silicon, like VRMs and chokes and stuff, and MOSFETs have different temperatures. But generally, on your GPU core, you want to stay under 80 degrees Celsius. That's generally like the highest limit you want to be at 24/7. I personally would never run my cards that hot. Generally around 95 to 100 is TJ max, where the card starts to shut down and starts to damage itself. So I would recommend you run it at like around 70C or under. Now, the recommendation that someone said is, when you're gaming, it gets hot, then cold, hot, then cold. When you do temperature cycling, that's what causes the most damage to your GPU silicon and your PCB and all the other components. When you temperature cycle, they expand and shrink at different rates because there's different metals. If you look at, if you go to my CPU cookies video, you'll see that the CPU, if we blew it up, it looks like a city, right? With a bunch of different wires, thinner than your hair, like thousands of times thinner than your hair. Bunch of wires and a bunch of little layers. They all are made out of different things, and they heat up and contract at different rates. So you generally want to just keep it at a consistent temperature. You're asking if you should let them heat up and run hotter. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but generally you want to run as cool as you possibly can. If you're actually doing 34 to 41 degrees Celsius, that is freaking excellent. Like, my water-cooled rig didn't even run that cold, So that's really good. Again, I'm gonna throw this to the roundtable. The comment was from Lionheart. I am running 3 5600 XTs and 6 5700 XTs at XNX hash rate at around 123 watts, and the temperatures are around 34 to 41 degrees Celsius at 70 to 80%. I believe that's what he's saying is fan speed. And they're asking if they should let them run hotter, or is it okay to let them run cool?
I got a comment.
Who's talking?
Yashnik.
Yeah, sure. What's going on, Yashnik?
Should have bought some NVIDIA cards.
Touche.
You're talking about the good. Hey, you should just bought some NVIDIA cards, bro.
This guy, jeez.
Kidding aside.
No, but for real.
Kidding aside.
Yeah,
kidding aside. No, you're absolutely right, Shinji. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everything you said was 100% scary.
There's no more. There's no more to say other than what I said.
Right. Honestly, I've noticed that too. NVIDIA cards are a lot better than AMD cards. It's just, I don't know. That, in my opinion, that's.
Yeah, they just run more stable. Everything,
I don't know
literally every aspect about them is better. If you did a cost, okay, if everything was at MSRP, literally almost everything about NVIDIA cards is better related
Correct.
to mining
Right.
than AMD cards. At least now, not before, but now it is.
Yeah, like they can mine more. They just,
Yeah,
I don't
I mean,
know,
the
more
efficiency
reliable,
is
efficiency.
better.
Yep.
Beginning with the 30x cards and up. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, not
game
the
changer.
ones before.
Oh, yeah,
not the ones
100%.
before. Yeah.
One-
So
one
yeah,
thing I was
did
gonna add
anyone
to
else
that-
on the round table have?
Yeah, so one of the things I was going to add to that was more importantly,
This is
being
max
able
voltage,
to
by the way.
monitor. Sorry, max voltage speaking. Being able to monitor the memory temperatures, if you can, depending on the NVIDIA card, is actually more important to make sure that you keep under control than the GPU temps. Most of the time, you can keep GPU temps for mining way below 70. A lot of times, 65 or below. That's not
Yeah.
the problem. It's the memory because of how much we're pushing it with Ethereum mining that can be an issue.
Yes, and the memory. So this is one of the things where people get confused about. They wonder why the memory temps are so high. Oh, does my card suck? Was this made wrong? Well, okay, guys, got to remember, these are consumer products. Okay, these are not. It is not. This is a server grade product. Okay, this is designed to run 24/7, balls to the wall all the time. Okay, it doesn't even have a fan on it. It's passively cooled because it's in a server that blows air through it more than a jet plane. Okay, these cards that we buy are consumer grade products. They are not designed for a server environment like with mining. Now, with that said, the memory, the thing that controls the memory temperature, the cooling. Remember, Ethereum is overclocking the memory, which is technically not. The card's not designed to run like that with gaming. Okay, so that's why your memory temps may be a little higher.
Right.
Touche.
Yeah, games are more core intensive, right?
More core intensive. There's a couple of games. So any game that has a lot of like textures that takes up a lot of VRAM. So for example,
Like
you
Call
know,
of
a game
Duty.
with not Call of Duty. So things like
I just know that takes a lot of VRAM. And
yeah.
like,
So things. So this is the thing too. Just real quick, allocated VRAM and actual used VRAM are two totally different things. When you look at the resource monitor, it's actually showing you allocated VRAM, which does not mean your GPU is actually using all that. What it means is it just literally blocked off that amount of VRAM just in case the game needs it. And most of the time, the game never needs it, like 90% of the time. So the VRAM usage is actually quite low. Anyways, the games that load a lot of textures, that load a lot of things. So like a lot of RTS style games that load a lot of textures and stuff, those tend to be more CPU core intensive, but games like that take a ton of VRAM tend to run the memory a little hotter. I think one of them is Microsoft Flight Simulator, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. The one with a certain punk in it that might cause issues, but that one doesn't run very well anyway. So
They still have Flight Simulator?
they made a new one that's a new Crisis apparently.
It's
just
pretty
breaks-
amazing.
It
Yeah.
breaks every computer it runs on.
I used to play, what was it, F-22 Lightning? Combat flying?
Oh yeah,
with the
that's
joystick.
fun.
I mean, that was years ago, and I don't even know if they came out with a new one, but that was always fun.
Yeah. So I'm just going to move on to the next question because this is actually a good question. Does overclocking power change from GPU to GPU or brand to brand? Absolutely. Okay, 100%. Now, let me just give you a quick rundown. In Hive OS and similar programs, you often limit the power by direct wattage. For example, if I was running my, let's pretend this is a 3090. If I was running this card in Hive OS, I probably limit to 300 watts, okay? If I was running this in Windows, you don't really do it that way. You power limit it by percentage. Let's say the total TDP, I'm just making this up to make it easy, is 1000 watts. If I limit this to 70% power limit, it'll run at 700 watts, okay? So here's the thing. For example, an EVGA for the Win 3 Ultra has a higher TDP power limit than like an XE3. So that percentage number will be different between the two, all right? So it is different even within the own band, depending on the tier of the GPU. So it is different between cards. Now, how much and all that? Well, sorry, can't tell you. You're just gonna have to go do your own research because literally every card's different. Like even between the same cards, The power limit might be slightly different. So I can't tell you, but generally between 50 and 80% generally. That's what most people do for NVIDIA specifically.
We do have a, this is Chump Change speaking, we do have a bot called Jarvis in our Discord that will give you some beginner setting clocks that'll get you pretty close to efficient. Obviously, you'll have to do a little bit of tweaking, but these are clocks that we have generally, tested with our cards personally. Not every card is in there, but you can go there and ask for the overclock, and it will spit it out if it's in the system.
Exactly.
Figured I'd add
that. Also, if you ask it to make you a sandwich, I mean, give it a
it's gonna yell at you.
What happens?
what if you don't want to do your own research?
So if you don't want to do your own research, that's totally fine. Just contact me, and we can arrange an agreement. And I usually charge $1,069 an hour and 69 cents. So that's totally fine. Yeah, totally fine, dude.
How about 100 Raven coin?
100 Raven coin. What is that? 85 cents?
Okay, 200.
Oh,
You just need their private keys, right?
That's it.
Just for a couple of minutes. I'll give them right back.
The first consultation is free.
Yes. Oh yeah. So this is not really related, but in the future, I will be doing consultations on a certain day. We're still organizing the process. The first consultation will be free, up to a certain limit within reason, of course. I will, or at least me, I will be offering that like once a week, and I'll announce it in our Discord. So make sure you join the Discord, get involved, keep an eye out there. We got real quick. We got a comment from 56 in the live chat. His comment is: if we buy consumer grade products, does that make Gigabyte a test?
I thought it was funny. I figured
if we buy consumer grade products, does that make Gigabyte a test sample? So guys, I know I've ragged on Gigabyte, but it's only out of love. I want them to get better, okay? Like, yeah, Gigabyte cards tend to not be that great, but it is weird. So the how do you say it, Chump Change? Can't say it.
Sorry, I was ROI. Is that what you're saying? Oris. Sorry, I didn't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I was trying to reply to the chat.
Yeah, the one with the screen, the Aorus series of Gigabyte, the Aorus of Gigabyte stuff is like made by a different company, in my opinion. It's like way better. Like my main PC that I spent thousands of dollars on has a Gigabyte Aorus motherboard in it. Okay,
right.
Like their Aorus stuff is really good.
Yeah,
now
it's like a higher end. Yep.
I don't know why. They just suck, for lack of better words. I'm sorry.
Yeah, point blank. I mean, that's the truth. It is what it is. But yeah, they're actually very good. That card, honestly, is mining like a champ. It's the Aorus. It's a 3600. I mean, a 3060 Ti, and it's got that little GIF screen on the front. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's neat. I bought it because I wanted to put my logo on it, but I can't figure out how. So, I mean, I did it when it was in the first PCIe slot or whatever, like the main slot. Once I put it to the second one and I put my 3090 in its place, it won't register in that software to be able to change the GIF. It's like ridiculous.
Chump Change, if you send it to me, I'll take care of it for you. It might take me like 6 months or so, though.
Whoa.
You send that
no
to
worries.
him, we're getting a divorce.
It's going. Damn it.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, that
I thought that was
fast.
yeah. I thought that card was your wife's card.
Can we make something very, very clear?
What's that?
Sure. This is Josh talking about.
Yes, Ashley talking. All other Gigabyte cards
Yes.
suck. S-U-C-K.
Hey, I think I have one. Here it is. Hey, don't rag on my poor little.
I mean, they don't
Hey, that's the
suck.
card.
I mean, you get the card, you take it apart, and then you change the heat pads on it. Put it all back together. Yeah,
they don't heat the card, guys.
Sorry, I'm French and Canadian.
Don't put heat pads in your card.
No. And put it all back together, and it's going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are comfortable, that you do that, and hey, guess what? Because Gigabyte cards are known to have issues, maybe they're more available, and you can just go buy one of those instead. And maybe, you know, if you're comfortable doing it, just take the cooler off, change the thermal pads, and you'll be good.
Is that the 3080 card? With the thermal
Any
pad?
card.
I got a 3060
almost
Ti,
all.
and she's running beautifully right now. And Yasnik, you probably jinxed my card talking like that.
Especially if you call
I
him
mean,
Yasnik.
anything can happen.
We saw that today, didn't we? Yes,
We
Yeah,
did it. We
That's
did.
right. Yeah, so real quick, we got some live chat stuff. Techman TY, which I think stands for something. Techman TY. Chum Change XD, do you use a matrix switch? Now, last I checked, I unplugged him from the matrix, so he's actually in the real world right now. Last I checked. I mean, I don't know. He just happens to wake up and wander around and fall back in the chair and plug himself back in. That's not on me. Chum Change, do you use a matrix switch?
I don't even know what that is, to be honest.
Yeah, what is that?
Why don't you let us know what that is, man? Are you talking about like a
I think-
KBY switch or something?
I think Max Voltage would know.
No.
Oh my God. If he doesn't know, nobody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody
no,
does. All
no
right.
one
When
knows.
I hear the Matrix, I think a Mr. Smith is coming. That's all I think.
Agent Smith.
Agent, sorry.
Yeah.
John Smith.
Joking.
Cinnamon.
Can you imagine if in the whole movie his name was just John Smith instead of Agent Smith? Like Neil would be like, "Oh, well, that doesn't sound too bad."
Yeah.
We got another another YouTube live chat from Dan Noobster. Am I saying that right?
Denoobster. I think that's what I've been calling
Chum
him.
Change XD. We need to get NVIDIA 2080 in Jarvis.
Yes. So if anybody has a 2080 and has clocks with it running stable, please DM me and let me know, and I will add them. I'll get them added to Jarvis.
Yeah, and
Ideally, we want 48 hours stable.
Yes,
yes,
please.
48 hours minimum.
Please. And like I don't. It doesn't need to be like super efficient. Like I just want it to get very close, and then people can mess around from there. But yeah, we can add. We can get
Baseline.
whatever added to, to Jarvis. We just don't have every card in the world, so we have a good selection. We just don't have everything.
Yeah, and if you want to donate a card for us to do some tests on it, we'd really appreciate it too.
Send those to
I'll-
Baldini, not TekShinji.
And let me.
And
I just want to
let me-
clarify
let me-
real quick. Sorry. In Jarvis, most of the clocks are for Hive OS. So if you see a memory like in the thousands, 1900, 2000, like up that high, cut it in half if you're using Windows. Just so you guys know, if MSI Afterburner doesn't go that high, that's why. It's because it's Hive
why.
OS settings.
All right. And to add to that, if you need, I'll donate my Ethereum address to you.
Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, can you also donate your
I'm
private
trying to help.
keys too?
He's just trying to help.
Trying to help.
That's it. Just
Yeah.
perfect.
Perfect. I think that's perfect, man.
Sure about that.
All right. So
What are the
this next-
fees to that wallet?
100%.
So if I donate 1 Ethereum, it's going to cost me 1 Ethereum to send it.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Wow, I want to break that mining block. All right. So next question, this is a very good question. This is a question that often comes up. What kind of safeguards are built into GPUs to prevent failure or physical damage? What kind of things will happen when the safeguards are triggered? Now, so gone are the days where PCBs turned brown and you burn stuff and you physically break things. Okay, these days GPUs have a lot of safeguards, right? Like a lot of safeguards. Not against that. So I don't really care about that one anyway. But they do have a lot of safeguards. All right. So basically, the GPU core, it has a temperature sensor that detects whether someone's still
What's
laughing.
wrong with you?
That was pretty funny, actually. It wasn't me, though.
No, that
I was
wasn't
trying
me
to
either. But I was laughing silently.
I was trying to demonstrate that GPUs don't have any physical safeguards, and if you're an idiot, well, that's too bad. Anyways, hey, look,
We're
the
raffling
PCB
off that card
practice
actually
program.
next week. Just letting you
Hey,
guys know.
This actually
Yeah.
still works. Okay,
Oh,
this
guaranteed.
actually still
This
works.
is the new hammered GPU.
Yeah, it's hammered. It had a little too much to
And
drink.
it's still under warranty. It's all good.
Please run it in a server though, because there's no fan on it. It's not warranted if you run it without a fan.
No, you have to put it in a Dell or HP server. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and those servers are hard to find. You see, this is full size. They don't make them like that anymore. Anyways, so yeah, what kind of safeguards are in place to protect GPUs from any type of damage, like things like that? So
Please stop it.
Yeah, I know, right? Basically, there are sensors all over the GPU that detect the temperature, and what it does is does this. There's like a algorithm in there that watches the temperature, and as the temperature gets too high, if it hits that safety limit, it'll start to underpower, declock, do whatever it needs to do to target that temperature and keep it there. For example, if you attempt to run this card here with no cooling whatsoever, just this, it'll start to work, it'll get heat soaked, and then it'll detect that it can't go anymore, and it'll start to power down the card until it maintains that temperature. So you're pretty safe. Now, with that said, just because the gun has a safety doesn't mean I'm going to point it at myself, load it, and pull the trigger, okay? You don't want to do anything bad to your GPU just because it has safeties on it, all right? Those are for emergencies. Those are for if something goes wrong, okay? You don't take a loaded gun and point it at people and go, "Ha, the safety's on, don't worry about it." You don't do that, okay?
I knew some crazy people that used to do that. So
Yeah, I guess if you live in another country, what's the most dangerous thing you guys got over there? Like sticks? Keys?
Polar bears.
Knives? Polar bears? You don't take a loaded polar bear and sick it on someone just because it has a muzzle on its mouth, okay? It can still cause issues.
This is very true.
Oh God. Okay, I'm really pushing the analogies. Anyways, there's a lot of safety features on graphics cards to prevent any type of damage. But with that said, you definitely don't want to push it. If you go watch one of Gamers Nexus's videos, he actually goes to Taiwan, and they actually remove the safeties and take the cooler off and watch the GPU chip explode. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it is it hurts my heart because I think it was a 2080 Ti GPU chip, but it literally exploded. It cracked and it exploded. Because what happened under a GPU chip, there's actually type of like a insulative rubber type thing, and that stuff started to boil, and then that's what causes it to explode. Because silicon doesn't boil last time I checked.
Must be nice to have that many that you can just light them on fire and watch them explode for no reason.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it was at Zotac or something. I'm not sure.
they blocked us from the site yesterday, I believe. So
yeah,
U.S. customers. Yeah,
the Zotac.
It's the one that took off the newegg shuffle. They took it off.
Yeah, Zotec's been doing that. Zotec's been doing that quite a bit lately. I don't
Just
know
kill
why.
a bug live.
He's killing bugs.
Look, if they come in my house and they don't pay rent and they don't ask, they're dead.
I mean, my gosh, was it a poor mosquito or is it a gnat? They're small.
Look, I don't.
Dude,
see
I
no
was wondering
papers,
why
they're
the
dead.
torch. I was wondering why that torch was still there.
That's
Now I know.
The fly
I usually use it to like heat up GPUs a little bit, just a little bit. Kind of get that nice glow on there.
And he likes the smell of map gas.
Oh, map gas.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, so basically, guys, stay safe. Don't do anything crazy with your cards. Make sure you keep it good, but there are safeties in place. So this is another good question. Sorry, let me open that up to the table. I talked a whole bunch on that. Anyone else have? The question was, what kind of safeguards are built into GPUs to prevent failure or physical damage? What kind of things will happen when the safeguards are triggered? I'm just going to open that up to the table real quick.
Oh my god. Yashnik here. There's a ton of stuff that can go wrong. From using a riser that is a SATA riser. Let's just put it that way. That can cause a chain reaction. First of all, it can obviously fry your card. And that's the last thing you want to do. And there's other things. I'll let other people talk.
The SATA cable.
All right, Mastermind here. Just one thing is basically think of it as like on your computer you have an antivirus, but the best way to avoid a virus is through your own behavior. So observe best practices in terms of power delivery and your settings, and that's the best way really to avoid killing your card.
Always use protection.
Very good advice.
Always.
Just gonna read some live chat from YouTube here. We got one from Thomas Tran. Hey guys, I got paid by Ethermine 0.01. I thought the threshold was higher to get paid. Only $35, but with /cc. That might have gotten cut off. I'm not familiar with it. Does Ethermine have a setting where you could adjust the payout?
Yeah, it's normally like I think it's 0.05 Ethereum. This is crypto
Yeah,
shit.
I thought it was.
But I think they have a 14-day automatic payout, no matter what.
Oh, so regardless of what you've done, you got 14 days of pay. You know, that's way better. That's way less scammy than like a lot of places that have a minimum payout, and you just, you know, you try it, then you leave, and they make money. I hate that.
Exactly.
Yashnik, you're, you know, like Hive OS as well. Let's say you left Hive OS or whatever. They'll pay you out as well after I don't know how many
It's
days,
0.1.
but I think it's
0.1 Ethereum. Oh, you
no.
saying
I mean,
if
you mine
right,
less
hit
than
the
that,
threshold.
Oh,
if you don't
okay.
hit the threshold and you move on to a different pool.
Weird, I didn't know that.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I thought they just only you have to get to it.
0.1. That's like what? That's quite a bit.
It's about 170.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just so you know, Shinji, that it /cc is Chancoin's new name.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. All right, that's what. Okay, that's what that is. All
Yeah,
right.
that's another name.
Are you saying Chancoins in here?
Yeah.
No. /cc is Chancoin is talking in the live chat.
Yes.
Oh,
YouTube
okay.
live chat. Another one is.
It'd be interesting to
I
hear his
believe
voice
this
actually.
is from. Yeah, I believe this is from CC. Summer is coming to the American. Summer is coming for the American. Will you guys do a video about how to cool mining rigs /farms soon? Sure, we'll get around to that. That's definitely something that is a concern for a lot of us, especially
Absolutely.
those that mine full time.
Are we gonna throw them in the swimming pool?
Well, I mean, as long as we fill it
Maple
with
syrup.
dielectric fluid, we should be good, right?
or maple syrup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, chump change. If you throw it in maple syrup, I'll be mad because that's my thing.
I know.
No, it's my
part
thing.
of it.
Oh, whoa.
Yashnik, you need
north
to
of the
talk.
border.
Yashnik, you need to talk to your people, right? Your people need to
Your
contact my
people,
people.
really?
All right,
Hey, Siji, you can make it happen.
dude. The triads don't
Good.
like it when you hold their maple syrup throat. Okay.
I'm sure they're full into the maple syrup.
We got another live chat. Dogdlord Apparel says, "Drop it on the floor." LOL. Yeah, I already did that. Sorry, this must be kind of old. I might be a little behind. ABM,
Yeah, it was a little while ago.
ABMS. How do you say that? ABUMS? There's no vowels. There's a vowel in there. ABAMAS? I don't know. ABMS production.
AVMNS production.
ABMNS production. What happened to Ethermine yesterday? They had a huge service failure for almost an hour. I don't know. Did they? Anyone
Yeah,
in the chat?
personally, I don't know.
No, Yashnik here. They did have a UI front end issue, but mining was not affected at all.
Yeah, so guys, usually when you have like failures or like, for example, like Hive OS, this is a very common one. Is Hive OS down? Probably not. Their front end is probably down. You're still mining.
Right.
Okay. The chances. So here's, you got to look at it like this.
That's the
If
app he's
Hive
talking
OS
about, by the way. Like if the app
Yeah.
is down and you don't see your cards, then your cards are probably still working. But if you see like, you know, the internet's down or your rig's down, then yeah, that really means your rig's down. But if the entire app is down, then all right,
Always
continue.
check the pool
Sorry.
side. Always check the pool
Yeah,
side.
I just wanted to clarify that.
And what's great about Hive OS, no matter what pool you're mining on, there's tools like Shell in a Box, right? So you can launch that and see what your cards are actually doing.
Right. Yeah. Right. Correct.
So and most of the time they're mining and no problem at all, but the UI or front end of whatever pool is down. Doesn't mean it's actually down for your mining.
Right.
Exactly.
Correct.
Well,
Exactly.
if you've got like a remotely accessible smart power monitoring, or whatever, you can check your power draw. If in the event, you know, Hive is down and you can't get in to the app, because I've run into that before, where the app and the dashboard are both inaccessible for whatever reason. I just check the power consumption on my smart outlet, and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's 1400 watts, it's still good.
Right.
Or whatever.
Yep.
And that was all from Teaspoon, by the way.
Yeah, Teaspoon. My bad.
I think once we announce names, a lot of people will get used to our voices. At least
I
I
do
hope
have
so.
another name to announce. Actually, we have a newcomer with us right now. I don't know if anyone saw.
Say what?
The HobbyistMiner is in here with us.
Oh,
yeah. It's got a little.
Yeah, the gnome. We can't.
The
miss
gnome.
Hey! First time caller, long time listener here.
HobbyistMiner is in the chat, guys. He does have a YouTube channel. He is one of the content creators that are associated with the Misfit Mining Discord. He does have a great channel. He gets awesome content. If someone could just drop that in the live chat.
I'm gonna get his link right now.
I am a youngin versus all these veterans in here, so I appreciate the love. Absolutely,
dude, you fucking blew up in like no time. I am beyond impressed with you and your channel.
Even being a youngin, you totally lapped me. So mad props.
Yeah, so he started like after all of us. And he's already like surpassed half of us.
January 30th. January 31st.
Oh, don't put him on Red Panda Mining. Damn. Holy shit.
Sorry, RPM, get out of the way. HobbyistMiner.
Hey. January 31st is actually when my channel started. Like it actually was created. And then my first videos were like early February. And they did okay, a few hundred views here and there. And then I'd say 2.5 weeks ago it took off. Like wild, like it's something I don't even understand. I'm just kind of riding the wave, and it's been a lot of fun. I mean, I'm not new to YouTube content. I've been doing it for 8 years in the gaming space. So when I came on,
that makes sense. That makes sense. I was I was confused how you picked it up so fast. I'm like, he has to have some sort of background. Like, there's no way.
I didn't know. I didn't know gamers mine
YouTube,
crypto. Okay.
Yeah, so mining crypto.
Out of the group immediately.
Yeah, so mining crypto, I'm brand new to. Like, I just started. Honestly, I literally just started in December. Like, literally reading it, buying things up, stuff like that. So I am definitely that young lad there. But I actually started streaming on Justin TV when Justin TV existed before Twitch, and then I moved over to Twitch. I was partnered with Twitch for 7 years, and did the whole YouTube thing, and. Yeah, so I have lots of experience there. So I've actually been chatting with Shinji here a ton regarding like, hey, just kind of talking a little bit with him regarding about like, hey, tags and items to use and thumbnails and all that types of stuff. So him and I have been talking in the background
he's
a ton on
actually
that.
helped me quite a bit.
Awesome.
So that if anyone ever has any questions, like please.
Well, you and I are going to talk about thumbnails.
Welcome to the crypto world, and
Yeah. So I literally just finished building. I just finished building the 19 GPU rig.
It's amazing.
And definitely didn't underestimated the amount of power I needed. So it's shut off 1 million times at this point, and I need to add a few more 900 watt power supplies to it to get it to work. But, yeah, well, right now I got it set up on all my AMD cards, so it's 12 GPUs right now. And it's running 3 900 watt server power supplies and an EVGA 650 watt gold. So I'm gonna add another 2 to it to balance it out. But yeah, I'm excited for the video to launch this week. It'll be my longest video yet.
So I get this clear. It's Yashnik talking, by the way. You have a 19 card rig.
19 card rig. I'm running on the B250 mining rig.
Excellent.
Nice. I need to.
That is awesome to hear. When you hear a 19 card rig, rig,
awesome.
running 19 cards, is very special.
I started at 6. And that was my first one. I ran that for 2 months and then went, screw it, we're going to 19.
Well, what I want to know is how many death threats did you get?
You know what the most excellent part is? This is GRT Baldini, by the way. I just had to throw some info. I don't have a YouTube channel yet.
Not yet.
But the HobbyistMiner has been using our near famous GPU hangers building this rig. And
Yes.
that's really going to be awesome when we see that video. I just want to say thank you for going all out for us. That's awesome.
Oh, I've been bothering chump change left and right because I'm like, hey, I need more. Like, I need to order more. Like, I just ordered another 12, I think, and then I ordered fan clips. And yeah, I've just been using it like
you're
crazy.
the one. You're the one.
Nuts. You're nuts. We got to get those out to you.
100%.
But I want to know how many death
We gotta
threats you got
turn
from these
these
gamers. That's what I want to
Gamers
know.
one at a time.
Or are you like in the closet with everybody? Like you haven't told all your gamer friends that you're mining now? Like, or do they all want to just kill you?
Oh no, I actually, believe it or not, I actually like announced to my YouTube and my Twitch channel on the gaming side that I would be cutting back my streams because I was streaming up till yesterday. I was streaming 5 days a week for 4 hours every night.
Oh my god!
On top of
that's a full-time job, man.
On top of creating daily content, as well as working a 9 to 5 executive job as well. So I decided to cut back on the gaming space in order to further expand on mining because I've had a lot of good success and growth here, and I don't want to let it falter. So I've cut back on gaming in order to allow mining to succeed.
I have a notion.
Totally
I have
smart.
a notion.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go
yeah,
for it.
Is it safe to say, let's say in the past month maybe, that more and more gamers are realizing I should have been mining this whole time, and they're mining. Beep.
Yeah.
Sorry, at the end there.
That's all right. No, it's true. It's true. I mean,
right? Anybody agrees?
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of like, for example, if you're lucky enough to have a 3080 right now, why would you not? You're leaving $150 on the table per month. You know.
Sure.
Right.
Why would you not?
It's just foolish.
But you can't mine and game at the same time. Unless
not true. I've done it many times. I do it every time.
You can do it. You can do it.
It depends.
You just
on the
need
game.
to have good cards, and yes, definitely depends on the game.
I wouldn't want to do it myself.
No.
I can't leave the game to
uh,
check what I had.
I mean, I can mine right now. I could start up the miner if I wanted to on the second
No,
card,
don't do
and
it,
it
don't do
wouldn't.
that,
No, I know. It wouldn't affect anything. I've done it many times.
All right, so we're gonna move along here on the questions. We're gonna try to. We only got a couple left. I'm gonna try to condense them, move a little faster. Next question's pretty good. A lot of new miners have this question. Things like gpuz, cpuz. There's a lot of temperature sensors, a lot of like data there. They want to know how do you read that essentially, and what does each individual sensor do, especially the hotspot sensor, and how does this affect the lifespan and performance? Now, again, different components have different temperature tolerances. For example, MOSFETs and chokes have different temperature tolerances. They get up to like 110 sometimes. Memory is usually allowed to run a little hotter than the GPU core. Memory tends to be between max of 100 degrees Celsius. GPUs tend to be max of 95 to 100 degrees Celsius. They're all different. And unfortunately, I can't just give you a blanket statement for any of that. You have to do your own research on that for your GPU, your product. Now, generally, if you just do a blanket, keep everything under 80, you're usually okay. But it's something you need to really look up and research, because all those sensors, all that data, it might be a little overwhelming, but most of it you don't care about, honestly. Like when it comes to mining, you're looking at like 3 things: power draw, memory temp, and GPU core temp, and hash rate and all that other good stuff. But like regarding physically the GPU, probably those things. The hotspot, or junction temperature is also called, is the hottest point. Like let's say there's a GPU die, right? Let's say this is a blown up GPU die, and you see how it's like rectangular, like kind of like how an Intel CPU looks today. There could be different temperatures on it because there's different areas, and maybe this spot right here is really hot. That would be the hot spot, and that is a good representation of maybe that corner is a little bit lower or whatever. It doesn't have much contact, but that can represent the hottest point, and you generally want to follow that because you don't want to go by the coolest point when the hottest point is already in a danger zone, right? So that I'm just going to open that up to the floor real quick. Question was, There's a lot of data when you look at CPUZ, GPUZ, and look at all the temperatures and stuff. How does that affect the lifespan and performance? And what is like the hotspot? So I'm just gonna open that up to the floor real quick.
I don't have anything to add to that actually.
No comment.
No comment.
No comment. Perfectly said.
All right. Move on to the next question. Let me just make sure the live chat. Let me look at some live chat comments here real quick.
Thank you, Teaspoon, by the way. I missed it.
So, altered component says, random thought, priced out wood I'll need for my child's playset, $3,000 K USD. I blame miners for using the wood on their wooden frames, driving up the demand on wood.
Oh, great one.
I'd love to say something about that.
Go for it, buddy.
Last
Yeah?
keep
Oh,
it clean,
okay.
keep
Well,
it clean.
as a Canadian in Ontario, I can tell you the price of wood.
Language.
Language.
I am
Josh
so
Nick
sorry.
has been booted.
He is
Ban.
speaking a lot of French tonight.
Dan, yeah,
Yeah, it's actually
take it
funny.
back.
So I am in the process. I actually ordered 90 aluminum studs as well as 30 tracks, and I'm going to be renovating my entire basement and actually building out a studio as well as a room dedicated to mining. The price is insane. I had to shop around for like 8 different places. Now, granted, I went with aluminum, but the construction cost right now is insane.
Oh,
I had
awful.
prices ranging
Aluminum
from
studs?
yeah, aluminum studs. I had prices ranging from $700 US to $2,200 based
Oh
off
my.
of supply, demand, and kind of stacking that up. So yeah, just going off the price of cost, it's insane right now to build anything.
Right.
Are you talking about comparison to wood?
Well, dude, yeah, well, the wood was I bought when I was doing my studio, as you guys saw.
Yeah.
The 2x4s literally were like $8 to $10 a piece.
Yeah,
a piece.
Yeah, they're
and they were
$8
like $4
or more
like,
here in Canada
last year.
It's crazy.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yeah, all construction costs are through the roof. I looked at wood too. I didn't go with wood because wood was actually the price gouging on wood was significantly even higher than the aluminum metal side. It was crazy.
Right.
Yep.
Nuts.
You got to be waiting out for those Home Depot drops when they hit, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Dude,
Home Depot. Home
And
Depot
all the
wanted-
wood. Let's be real here. All the wood's coming from Canada.
Yes, it is.
And in Canada, a 2x4 is over $8.
Yep.
Okay.
Transportation fees.
That's insane.
Think about it. It's insane.
Sheets of plywood are like $60.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying I got to go to all the different Home Depots, interview the manager, and see like when they give out vouchers and when we can start getting in line and all that for the wood,
you,
right?
you get it.
Pretty much.
You need to get a job there. Get a job there and get the discount.
I got to infiltrate. No, I just got to go find.
You
a
can
vendor and
become
tell them to buy it
manager within 2 weeks. I mean, you
No,
know,
you
the
can just
ROI, it's like 2 weeks. It's got to become manager. It's quick.
All
Just
right,
3
moving
print parts.
Yeah. All right,
Moving
moving on the live chat questions. Techman TV. Reply on guns and safeties. I had a cop do that crap to me when I was a teen. Okay, what were you doing? Just asking. Why would a cop do that? Okay. Safety was on but loaded. One in the oh wow, that's even more dangerous. One loaded in the chamber. I was dating his daughter. Oh, he was dating his daughter and was testing me. LOL. Well, I do remember seeing like a commercial or something or a TV thing where, like, you know, the dude brings, the girl brings this guy home and the father like sizes him up. He goes up to him real close and he jabs him in the arm and he injects him. Then he like pulls something out of his pocket and goes, I got the antidote. You don't bring her back by 12, you're dead.
Interesting.
So I have seen that somewhere. Someone put in live chat, but it was really funny. I hope a cop never does that to me because, you know, I'm actually not going to comment on that. Let's move on.
Can you open the floor up on that? Or we're just going to flip that one?
The cop thing, the safeties? Yeah, sure. I'll open it up to the floor.
I don't know.
So Techman TV said, I had a cop do that crap to me when I was a teen. Safety was on, but loaded with one in the chamber. I was dating his daughter, and he was testing me. LOL.
Ouch. Yeah. So anybody have a story? Or follow up?
I don't think anyone wants
Do you know what
Yeah.
we don't know?
Here, I've got something to say.
I mean, nobody has a follow up.
When you are receiving a firearm, always assume it is loaded and check the chamber.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Now, if
And
you
treat,
pointed at your
never keep. Treat every weapon as if it's loaded. Never point it at anything you don't intend to shoot. Keep your finger off the trigger and keep it on safe.
Even a
Was that-
slingshot.
that
Even a
announcement?
slingshot.
That was pretty nice.
And make sure they are locked up when you're not with them.
Thank you, Dogdlord.
Thank you, Dogdlord.
what
Yes,
did
sir.
Dogdlord do?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that
You
thing.
made
Yeah,
a special
yes.
announcement.
Safety
Yes,
awareness.
Thank you.
Just say
PSA,
thank
public
you and
safety
move on.
announcement.
Only
Yes.
you can prevent forest fires.
Except for Shinji, because clearly he starts them. with his toy everything.
I think
What?
Doge Lord
very
needs to
safe.
make a
I have a
shirt that
10-pound extinguisher right there, ready to
Yeah,
go.
we're gonna have to bring that up shortly.
Just don't buy any wood.
We have an audience that we are gonna need to get you guys' opinion on some things. Shinji, where are we at on the list? Do you know what number?
We're at around 13 or so, and I'm just going to
Okay.
condense the last couple anyway.
Yeah.
Then we're just going to open it up because I am running out of film.
I got something to say right before you do that. I
Yeah.
think we should make a shirt that says only you can prevent GPU fires.
You know what? That is
That is
true.
a good
That
one.
is true. I'm just going to say real quick, guys, we get a lot of questions
Totally.
in Discord of how, can I use this? Can I use that? Can I save money? You know what, guys? Think about it this way. How much money do you want to save to waste it? Okay? Just putting that out there.
Right.
You want to save $5, okay, on buying the appropriate PCIe cable to burn down your damn house and perhaps injure somebody.
Correct.
Maybe your neighborhood.
I guess your family's only worth $5 to you. I mean, I'm sorry, mine's worth more than mine's like $6.75 at least. So
I
like,
thought it would be 69, but okay.
oh no, that's you chump change.
Oh, that's
let's
right.
move
Word.
on now.
All right, everybody turn their backs.
Oh man. Yeah, everyone stop looking. Hold on. Gonna blank the screen quick.
Like
What did
the
I get
screen.
myself into joining this chat? Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea.
I know
Yeah,
Chuck.
no idea.
You are going to make many more bad decisions in your life,
Dogdlord,
Hobbyist
we
Miner.
got crotch crickets over here. We got bro love. Okay.
I live in an igloo.
Dr. Paynes, you need to slow the eye roll. I can hear the eye roll all the way over here.
Hashtag man love Saturday.
Bro love. Thank you. Bro love.
Oh,
Hashtag
man.
bro love
It's
different. Yeah, so I'm just gonna move on real quick.
Okay.
Barry G, have you guys heard of GMiner? What mining software do you recommend? I'm just gonna skim through this because we already kind of covered this. Basically, I've never used it. I'm gonna open up to the floor in a moment. Mining software, make sure you use something that is relevant and up to date. It doesn't really matter which one, because just the community will not use something that's been determined to be unsafe. And if you get like an email or a message saying use, Bitcoin miner 16.789 version A, B, whatever, don't do it. It's a scam. Send me your Bitcoin instead, because then it will go to a good cause. All right. I'm gonna open up the floor to what kind of mining software people use.
Okay. Well, can I? Yashinik here.
Yep.
Well, he had a question specifically about GMiner.
Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of GMiner?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I would think everyone here knows about GMiner. I think.
Yeah.
And GMiner is a very good miner for Equihash coins, especially.
Okay.
Yeah. And, I'm with Aeon stuff, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, there's a couple miners with older cards, let's say a 1050 Ti and stuff like that. They need to use... They need
1050 Ti, wow. Oh.
Yeah. But they need to use an older version of GMiner to mine with Aeon. And that
Keep
goes
talking, I'll be back.
and that goes with any, potentially any other coin.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
I'm just giving advice here.
Yeah, no, I've used
Much appreciated.
GMiner before.
Done.
Actually, the Two Miners has done two different studies, shall we say, experiments, and both times for NVIDIA cards, GMiner and T-Rex
I see
were at
you.
the top, The first time they did it, T-Rex won out. The last time they did it, G-Miner actually was the top. Now I don't know exactly how they're doing it, if they're doing it all over the same period of time with the exact same rigs, same, there's obviously a lot of variables, and luck is always involved as well. But to have those two be consistently the top, G-Miner and T-Rex seem to be the two, seem to be far ahead of some of the others.
Yep.
You're correct. And another one that's becoming even more better and better is Mini Z.
Oh.
I forgot about them. I used to use them when I was mining with NiceHash, but I haven't mined with NiceHash for a long time.
No, Mini Z has become prevalent.
Oh, wow. I know over the past couple of years, this is great Baldini, by the way. The past couple of years, everything was based off of Claymore. And everything else was like a specific algorithm. And once Claymore disappeared, all of a sudden, LOL Miner came out, and they're like getting more algos to mine. And it's, better software. I mean, my gosh, trying to set up a Beam miner with all their silliness back when they came out. Oh my God, you couldn't find anything. And I think it just, there's going to be some leaders in the miners coming up, and G-Miner is one of the top. So, all right, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's many types of mining software, and good information, guys. Thank you so much. Moving on real quick, I'm going to read more live chat stuff. I'm just going to go through this real quick because there's a section we do want to go into at the end here. Avenger 34, the Avenger 34, sorry, says, how often should we repaste our GPUs? So I'm just going to give you my opinion. If you're not having a problem, I would just not do it. That's me. Now, if you are having a problem, then yeah, it might be a good idea. But generally, so this is just me. By the time I need to repaste the GPU, some other poor soul is gonna buy that GPU off me and do it for me. So
yeah, touche.
I don't hold. Touché. If you look behind me, I don't have anything here that's more than that 5700 XT. It's an empty box. There's no GPU in there actually. Like
he already sold it for way more.
There's literally nothing in here. It's just it's just a box. So I don't hold cards that long, guys. I'm a modernist, I guess you would say. I don't hold old hardware that long. So by the time it needs to be repasted, I usually don't have it anymore. With that said, if you're having an issue or if it's overheating, then yeah, it can help. It can definitely help.
Blow the card out with some air.
Yeah, most of the time, guys, it's dust. It's, especially, you. I am watching you. I am looking at exactly you. You know who you are. You people, yes, you people that like to vape in the same place where your mining rig is. That is almost the worst thing you can do to your mining rig. Why? Okay, do you know what vape is? All right, it's aerosolized water particles with sugar or glycol and other items. Guess what? That's conductive, you idiot.
It's like sticking a sticky note directly on, the memory.
GPU.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, guys, a lot of GPU manufacturers.
Dogdlord, you're exempt, by the way.
Yeah, you're exempt. if a lot of GPU manufacturers, if they detect any type of cigarette smoke, pet like dander and stuff, or vape, they will void your warranty. Right? Your card will not qualify for warranty if they detect any of that type of stuff on it.
I have dander.
Yeah, you might want to blow that off before you send it.
Yeah, Teaspoon. I was very upset you didn't blow off that rig before. I mean that GPU before you changed the fans the other night.
Yeah,
it was like getting to me the whole time you were doing it. I'm like, please grab a hairdryer or blow on it. Just go.
just give it a. I had the.
Throw it in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
It was a furry card.
The dishwasher. I forgot you said that. That's so funny. That was great.
Actually, that is a legit way to clean a card. I'll explain it later. But yeah, it is actually a proven, legitimate way to do it.
Yep.
I just like to add
with a blow torch.
Repasting the GPU only when I replace the fan.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually the time I would have to do it.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. Unless there's an issue. But
Yeah. Then I'm selling it on eBay and pulling a Shinji.
Right.
Look, I am fully honest with what I sell. If I say it's brand new in box, it's probably been opened and I've probably broken it. So, you know.
Well, the seal is broken. Sure.
Yeah,
hey, the
that
seal was professionally broken on camera, so you know
he
it's
has.
good.
No, he has his own special seals. He heats up the sticker, peels it off, and then slaps a brand new.
There's a reason for the
I
torch.
actually have seal tape somewhere. But,
on your back.
Yeah, on my back. It's in here somewhere. No, that's just gap tape, you know.
Yeah, no, I was just kidding. I do want to real quick just show you guys. I had someone in Discord reach out to me that they created a app. It's basic or app or a website page, whatever. A couple years ago, they've been keeping it up to date. I'm gonna transition right now to show you guys.
Chump change. You want to just take me off air while you talk about that?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Then I gotta blow it up a little. Well, I'm gonna keep you. I'll keep you right there. But
I'm actually gonna disappear
Okay.
for a second. I need to change film.
Go for it, buddy. All right.
Yep.
So, anyways, he just ducks under the desk. That was hysterical. So this guy created this app, right? It's a website or an app. You can get it on your phone. The only thing, it doesn't support iPhone yet, just Droids and stuff. But it basically takes you directly to the miner sites. So, I don't know, say I wanted to go to Gminer like we were talking about. You just click on download and it sends you right to the GitHub. So it's like a legit thing, you know, all the downloads are here. He actually physically, manually posts all of the updates. So like when like a new version comes out, he'll go in, like he'll search the miners like once a week or once a month. Like it might be a little delayed, but it's because he actually manually does it. So yeah, I mean, these things, it sends you notifications of the new miner available or whatever. You guys can check this Bitcoin.
Is it a free app?
Yep, it's a free app. Yep. Bitcoin talk thread. He's been on here since. This is the first thing I did because it looked like little, you know what I mean? It looked a little funky when I first saw
That was
it.
my go-to.
but
You had
it
to
was,
find your crap coins
Yep.
there.
So right here, November 22nd,
All right, so is it
2018. So he's
Is
been.
it something like a 30x series drop, whereas there's a new version of whatever miner?
Right. So like he more or less, but you don't have to buy anything, which is kind of cool.
Right.
So he has donations. Obviously, if you guys want to donate to him, this is all his addresses here. But yeah, I mean, this app's free. It's called the latest miner app. I will drop it in the live chat. If you guys want to check it out, feel free.
Awesome.
It has nothing to do with our channel, but it's totally out there for you guys to use. And he made it look great in my opinion. So
It's better than Telegram.
that. What was that?
I said it's better than Telegram.
I stopped using
Yes,
that.
better than Telegram. All right, TekShinji, you're
Telegram
coming back,
updates
sir.
from different miners. You know what I mean?
There we go. Like
All
nothing
right,
ever
thank you.
happened. Perfect.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that chump change.
No worries,
Yeah,
bro.
go ahead and check that out, guys. It's pretty cool. By the way, always verify that wherever it takes you is where it's supposed to take you. Check the URL, check the Bitcoin talk. Always check just to be safe.
Yep. Just because, I mean, like I said, it's just a fellow Discord member. It's not anybody associated with us. He showed me, you know, said like, you know, are you interested in something like this to show? Just so like people know about it. And it didn't seem right at first, but I went through and clicked on the links, made sure it went to the right places, and it seems legit. So, I mean, you guys are more than welcome to use it. It was pretty cool. I actually got a notification on my desktop today that a new miner came out, and I was like, what the hell is that noise? I looked over. I was like, oh my God, that's kind of cool. So if you guys want to try it, feel free.
All right. So one other question from the live chat, then we're going to finish up the questions that we have from one of our members, and then we're going to go into a special section. So we got one more here. You guys have more questions, go ahead and ask. I'll look at this again later, but just for now. So we got one from Rogue Tech Geek. They ask, question, would anyone buy a 580 or would anyone buy a 580s, plural, as in more than one? Can make $1 to $1.25 a day. So if you can get it at a good price, cool. But it is almost, so it's a 3-generation old card, man. You know, my opinion is to not go more than 2 generations back, because the efficiency and the benefits of the newer technology just outweigh any possible benefit, in my opinion, than getting old technology. Now, if you can get it for a decent price, all means, awesome. But if you're paying over MSRP, especially something that's basically 4 to 6 years old, I wouldn't do it, man. Me personally, no.
Can I inject?
Yeah, I'm gonna open this up to the floor.
It depends on the 580 in question. Is it a 4 gig card or an 8 gig card?
Correct. Oh yeah, that's a very important thing. I forgot about that.
And that's the only thing that's important.
That's the main thing at this point. What's important, and then I thought you were gonna say buy Nvidia. I thought that's what you were gonna say.
Well, yeah, there's that. I mean, that was my follow up. But
yeah,
that's what I figured.
Wouldn't get a 4 gig card at 580 unless it was like $25.
Right.
I mean, a 580 8 gig card is still a very good card to mine with right now.
Right.
Well, yeah, I still got 580s running in some of my rigs, and I mean, they've been running since 2017-18 run, so they're still a good card, but I wouldn't pay more than $50 for one right now.
Right, like Rogue Tech Geek, he's the one that asked the question, and he got the free RX. I think it was a 584 gigabyte from Red Panda on our live stream.
Oh yeah, that was the one that won it.
Yep.
I don't want to say, I won't say it out loud, but I bought 12 580s in January, but I didn't say that.
But you got it in January before the prices skyrocketed.
But they were all brand new in the box.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's different.
And they were all 8 gig.
They were all 8 gig, and they sold So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did not too long ago. It was like $169 or something I paid for 6 of them, and they were all brand new.
Lucky
you. They're great mining cards, but again,
they're strong, and
you got to be worth it.
When they're tuned, I mean,
they're a proven card. They've been run for, it's like
if you're able to exchange them for, say, 1060 Ti, it's probably the smart decision.
6 gigabyte, right?
I sold all my 1060s. Oh, that was a sweet week.
That was a sweet week.
Cha-ching, baby.
Oh my gosh, at least 315 a card.
Wow,
nice.
Damn, nice.
That is nice.
I remember buying 1060s on eBay for like, I don't know, $85 each.
Dude, yeah,
$100 each.
I mean, they were good cards. They took care of them, and they're gonna, serve their new master well.
Yeah, and they can paste it.
Did I say 1060? I meant 3060.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah. Yeah, like for example, guys, I bought all of my Power Color Liquid Devil 5700 XTs for retail, $600 a piece, and I bought like 18 of those back in August, just off Amazon. I literally just bought off Amazon. Yeah, there's a limit, but we all figure out ways how to get it. But yeah, I literally bought that on Amazon back in August last year, and everything went through the roof.
Same thing.
I stumbled into Best Buy in January, right when I got in the Misfit Discord. It was a drop. Everybody was talking about it. In the afternoon, I went in. I got 4 580 cards. They were $269 a piece, $249 a piece. 4 cards.
That sounds about right.
And 4 cards in the card. I didn't have to buy 1 or 2. It let me buy all 4, and I had them in 4 days.
Nice, very
they're
nice.
Worth about $500 right now.
Yeah, they're going for.
You want to buy some cards, Crypto? I got some.
No, I just got some 26 for like $200.
Mine are
yeah, that's right.
I mean, I'm into burning money, so if you want me to pay for those, I guess I will.
Oh, that's right. All the change.
$900 for a white 3060.
$900 for a 3060 is actually a pretty good deal right now.
Bro, I bought 6 of them, and I have to buy 2 more.
Holy crap!
Wow!
I am building an entire white rig real soon.
Am I paying you too much?
It's the what's it called? Zotac Gaming Amped White Special Edition or Limited Edition
they're
rather, 12 gigabyte.
Pretty nice.
I like them because they were 12
cards.
gigabytes. Yeah.
900 for a 3060. You think that's a good deal, TekShinji? Not 3060 Ti, but 3060.
Yeah, it's not a Ti. It's a normal 3060.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I misheard. No, I would.
That's
not
all.
go
They don't have these in the
I would
Ti.
not go above $500, $400 most.
Unfortunately, these things are going for like over 9, easy. I paid like $875, but like after taxes, obviously.
How many
all that bullshit.
3060s did you buy?
I bought 6, and I'm probably
How are
buying
you
2
gonna mine
more.
with that?
I'll
Just
figure it
remember
out. Don't
this,
you worry.
Shinji.
I'll get it.
Didn't you
It's
build a
gonna be
water
nice.
cooled rig that was like, you
It's-
know, crazy expensive?
This is going to be fantastic because it's going to be
Well,
an
yeah,
entire white
but,
rig.
like, all white.
Is it
Like nothing
worth
ever
getting the
seen.
3060s though?
You're
You're only getting 48.
Let's put it this way. I mean, so if I bought a 3060 for $900, for a 3060 Ti for an extra, what, 10 mega hash, I have to spend like friggin' $1,400. Like, it's literally that much more money on any site you find. And
I'm assuming I got a
what-
board with
and
6 8x
So-
clocks.
Yeah,
in
you're-
it then.
yeah,
I guess you're
so,
right. I guess you're right.
And then on top of it, treating mining as a business, I have a business brain. You have to think like this. At the end of the year, if you don't have things to write off, you're paying all the taxes on every ounce of money
Oh,
in
here
that
we
bank
go.
account. So
Yep.
if you know what I mean, I'd rather reinvest back into the business. I don't care if I spend an extra $400 on a card because 200 of that was going to the government anyways. So I'd rather reinvest and have it earn me more in the long run, if that makes sense. But
No,
obviously,
it makes sense.
because you got to pay taxes anyway. So it's like it either goes to them or it goes to more stuff, and then I just pay them whatever I have left. Like it is what it is. You know,
Makes sense.
that's the way I was looking at it.
No, it
'Cause
totally
I'm
makes
not
sense.
going to stand in
Sounds like
friggin' line for days, weeks, whatever, and then be told I can only get one. Like I'm not doing
But
it.
you're saying you have room for expansion, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people don't.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
I just can't wait to see it on the wall.
Oh
Some
man.
people go for
Me
Gen
neither.
Oh yeah, that'll be
Sweet.
amazing.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, so next question is from CR0001. Did you put thermal pads on your 3090? I have an update on that. So, okay, I can't talk about certain parts of it, but essentially, all my 3000 series cards, as of right now, if I have a problem with it, I just RMA it, man. I don't mess with that. So, the way I see it, if a card's under warranty, they're gonna fix it for free, and they'll probably send me a brand new card because they don't have used cards right now. In fact, when I sent my 3090 in for RMA, they literally sent me a brand new sealed 3090 EVGA for the win.
Before you even sent yours back, right?
Before, yeah. So I did the you basically buy it at retail, which is a good deal, and then
Right.
they'll ship it to you, and then you ship the old one back. I actually have not done that yet, and I
Interesting.
contacted them and I told them I was very sorry that I got my government conspiracy vaccine the other day, and that put me down for at least like 3 weeks, at least 2 months. Like it's gonna take me a while to send my card back.
Oh,
Shinji, I'm just
you
gonna
little
blame it.
shyster.
What, man?
What are you
I
doing?
fear for my safety. I can't, operate machinery right now. I can't. At least 2 months. I'm thinking.
Well,
know.
you'll be ROI on that card then. Then you
Oh,
send the other.
Dude, that card ROI'd so long ago.
Hey,
It was making back then. It was making like $250 a month. It already ROI'd.
you don't need to answer the next question, Shinji. Rogue Tech Geek, I am going to put a link to the USB cable you want for anything over like 10 feet or whatever.
Okay, cool.
I'm putting it in there right now. Give me 1 second.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna go back to that list of questions I had. We're gonna go over the next 2 questions. I'm gonna try to condense it, summarize it up, and then we're gonna go to the special section.
That's a lot of questions.
Can I ask? Can I ask? Yashnik here.
Yeah.
What is the special section?
Oh, don't worry.
It's super
Don't worry.
special.
We can't tell you it's special.
Yeah, it's
You
special.
gotta
We
wait.
can't. We gotta wait, man.
Oh, okay. Pocket change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Yashik's that kind of guy. Can't wait.
No. I get it.
Surprise.
I just wondering.
Chum
I'll just-
Chancorn wants
carry
to
on.
know what motherboard you're gonna use in your all-white rig.
I haven't really decided, but I do have 3 other H110s. I have a B250 mining motherboard. I have a few that I could play with, but I really don't know because I don't know how many cards I'm actually going to put on it. I might buy a few more. I don't know. We're going to see. I kind of want to get some
Oh, white
37.
motherboard,
Not white.
Just get a white one.
I'm just going to
Just paint
friggin'
it.
tape everything off and spray paint it.
No, dude,
Yeah,
no.
well, you gotta put it-
Plasti dip. Plasti dip.
You got to
Perfect.
plug everything in first, then spray paint it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Just
yeah,
dunk it in plasti dip. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. It's got to keep something.
All right, next
secret.
question.
All right, so are we gonna flip it over to Sir Dogdlord and get this?
In a moment, I got
poppin'?
one more thing I want to go over. It's actually pretty good.
Sure.
Yeah. So the question is, I'm going to summarize it because there's just a lot of unnecessary words here. Basically, they're wondering, do you have to build your rig as if the GPUs were performing at max TDP, as in the capacity of the power supplies? You basically have to make it and build it and power it as if the GPUs were running at stock settings. Now, they're asking, like an MSI Afterburner, it could reset the rig and, be pulling full power. That could be dangerous. So if you're using Hive OS, it's kind of unlikely, right? Real quick on the floor. If you put overclocks in Hive OS, it's unlikely that the rig's going to just default to stock clocks.
Right, it'll just crash as far as I've seen.
It'll just crash.
It'll just freeze or whatever, and
Yeah.
you'll see the hash rate like go down or blank or whatever.
Yeah, like
you just
it'll
restart
go to
it.
half, or it'll just be taking 400 watts and doing nothing.
Right.
It'll do what you want it to do.
Right.
Yeah. But when you're using Windows, there is a possibility that the machine can restart and then your clocks get wiped out for whatever reason, and then it starts to mine again.
Right.
Now, I take the appropriate precautions. In fact, all of my mining machines are on Windows. I don't use Hive OS because, I'm old and I don't want to change. But the settings I use on Windows, right? It's never happened to me. I'll just say that. And I'm not that smart, all right? I've only been mining for okay, maybe a little longer. But what I'm saying is, I've been since 2016. What I'm trying to say is, you can go into Windows and make the settings to where that doesn't happen. So, for example, I use TekShinji on a lot of my rigs. I put it into the batch command. That means no matter what, whenever TekShinji starts, it'll apply those batch commands before the miner starts. Now, there was one situation where the miner restarted by itself because it did a GPU update, okay? And then the GPU update, those drivers were not compatible with batch files, so it ran on stock settings. Now, you just disable updates. That's it. And then it won't happen again. So, also, when you restart the miner, right? If you have it automatic to where the miner starts, then yeah, you could have problems. You can also turn that off. A lot of people don't know how to do that, so you have to manually click the miner and start it or whatever. So I personally build my rigs not that way. So for example, if I have 5 cards and they all take 200 watts each, then yeah, I would use a 1,000-watt power supply, and they probably run at around 120 watts a piece. The reason being is I want to stay within that efficiency range, okay? Because power supplies tends to be the most efficient between 30 and 60%. Every power supply is different. Just the ones I use, that's like the target area. Anything above 60% tends to get less efficient. So I try to aim for that target area when my miner is running. That way, if anything were to happen, I have headroom so the miner won't just shut off. Now, there is safeties built in. There's actually like a circuit breaker in the power supply. If it overloads, it'll just turn off. And that's the safety feature. So that could happen. I'm going to open it up to the floor, go over this, and then we're going to go to the special section.
The special section.
I was going to add regarding you had mentioned that you can do the settings in TekShinji. Well, T-Rex actually just came out with an update today, and you can now do that same thing by setting the power limit, the memory overclock, and the core overclock in the TekShinji with Windows.
Excellent.
So you can make a batch file?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Maybe I might start using TekShinji then.
Yeah, I actually did a stream on that today.
Oh,
Did
I'll
you?
go watch that.
Yeah, I'll go watch that after. That's neat.
Yeah.
I pretty much just give you the summary of it so you don't have to, but anyway.
Well, I like to see your face.
Put the link in there if you want.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to see his face.
Yeah. Anyone else got some comments on that? And if not, we're gonna move to the different section, Yashnik.
Yeah.
The special section.
Special hidden.
I did have something about that.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead, Yashnik.
No, I like to forget now.
It'll come to you.
maybe.
Think about ducks. The ducks that you play with in the bathtub.
No, I'm going way off.
Yeah.
Okay, who takes the bath anymore?
Not-
Who plays the ducks in the bath?
Okay, I feel like everyone's looking at me right now.
Yeah. Just curious.
All right.
That's great.
So,
All right,
does
so-
anyone else have anything while Yashnik is turning his gears there?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
All
I'm just
Good.
Yashnik, if it does.
I think something had to do with EVGA power supplies, and they're just really good. And that's it.
Oh.
I'm going to end there.
I concur on that. Yes, sir.
all
So
right.
this power supply right here, I actually poured coolant into it, and it still works.
Does it really?
I love them.
For reference, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
No matter how much. No matter how many wattage.
Yeah, it was actually running at full load, and I poured coolant into it. And then the rig turned off. I'm like, huh. And I tried turning it back on because I couldn't figure. Then I heard like this electrical buzzing and like, yeah, it was a bad day.
Totally
It was a bad
normal.
day. Yeah, I just.
But it
think you
still
know.
works.
It does. It still works. It runs like a champ.
You just
tell
don't
EVGA
trust
that.
it.
No, that's why it's on my test bench.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna move over to the special section with Chum Change and Dogdlord. Chum Change, did you want to change screens or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I think he's going to share his screen. And
All
More
right.
bro love or
Yeah, let me know when you change over.
I will.
Changing over right now.
He's changing his pants.
No, I'm wearing.
Oh,
he's
Shinji's
putting pants
taking
on.
them off as soon as I take them
I
off.
haven't left this chair since we started the poker tournament.
Oh
Oh my god.
oh my
How
god.
is your?
It's like 12 hours now.
Sorry,
dude.
I was stretching.
I
there.
have
Did
got.
you use the crotch crooked powder?
No,
No.
You didn't use the crotch crooked powder?
no. I used the urine receptacle.
Oh, all right, that's
Oh, the
legit.
thing with
Did
the
you-
bag. Oh, God, I got it.
Did you the thing with the bag? What?
You mean a glossary bag?
There we go. All right.
I just want to put out there about the poker tournament today was awesome. And it
Was
was, I can't
fantastic.
wait till the next one. Really, it was
All
kicking.
right, let me know when we're
July.
switched over, please.
July. That'll be
July
awesome.
17th.
All right.
Yeah, that was a
All right.
good time. That was a good
17th.
time.
We switched over, Chum Change?
We are. We are.
Okay, thank
You
you.
are switched over.
It's the shopping network.
This is
So
the shopping
this
network.
is just one of the many fulfillment centers that I have to do all sorts of really crazy and cool merch.
This is Dogdlord
But
apparel, by
we
the way,
have
for
some really
everybody.
cool stuff set up for Chump Change. Chump Change, what in your collection needs to be added first?
Probably. Honestly, I don't care. It does. Oh, you mean like the actual merch? I thought you were talking about the logo. I like sweatshirts.
Oh, you want to do
That's
that kind of
just me.
share?
Yeah, you can show everybody whatever. I don't care what you do, to be honest.
I mean,
You
I
can
like
get
the
their
car seats.
opinion. Yeah, the car seat's definitely badass.
Car seats,
I
here we go.
actually kind of want those. That would be sick.
I want the fuzzy ones though. You have hair, so it's
That'd
like
be
you're really
sick,
sitting
but-
in chump change.
Is there
And
going
it doesn't stick to you.
Is there going to be choices of underwear? Because I'd like to keep chump change.
Only G strings.
I can totally do underwear, believe it or not.
Can I get the
I
one
think
with
we.
the crotch
Oh my
crickets on it?
God,
They're going to have to be tidy whities. They can't do
We
box.
just crossed into a
Chris!
whole other
Chris, you
level.
just opened up a whole new universe.
Keep your beloved miner close.
We're rolling this together, guys. Come on.
So,
Absolutely.
guys, check this out.
Yes, I'm talking to you, Pocket.
That is the Misfit Mining, the new
My
Misfit
bad, my
Mining
bad.
logo.
Hold on. Let's
Or
just have some
one
fun
of.
with it right now. This is not
Oh,
going to be an
I wanted
actual
the- I
product,
wanted the
but
thing
this
with
is
the
always fun
legs.
to see.
No, I wanted the thing with the legs sitting right behind me.
By the way, there's a link to Dogdlord apparel in the chat. So if you guys want to check them out. we
So
will,
you can actually build your merchandise here.
Right. So that's what he does. He builds. He basically puts any logo, whatever, on anything and everything that you could think
He
of.
does it well.
He is a fantastic man.
Dojo
And if you don't like the
love it.
final
I'm definitely
product,
ordering that.
if you don't like the final product, do not worry about it.
Now, check
You
this out.
contact him
This-
and say,
this
"Hey,
is just-
I don't
just-
like this."
This is just for fun. This is just for fun, okay? But this is the kind of stuff that Dogdlord is totally capable of doing. I can do hoodies, I can do shirts, I can do car seat covers, I can do floor mats, shower curtains, blanket sets. Like, the sky's the limit. Chump Change and I actually had a talk a while ago, and we talked about a few things that I could do. But I mean, just look at that right there.
That's crazy.
Just as a a rough idea. Okay, now.
Hot damn.
Wow.
That's just using one logo, okay?
I thought you were building the bottle cover.
Blow this up a bit.
I could totally do something like that.
You gotta make it a little smaller. Come on.
Here we go. Hang on. You want to see bottle covers?
I want perfection.
I think. Let's see. Hold on. There you go. Sports bras. That's for you, Yashnik.
No, that's
Is that a size C?
You got a dog?
Yeah, we got dog hoodies.
Damn.
You're gonna get my dog a shirt.
Let's do the dog thing too.
Oh, I want the cape
pants.
The cape blanket.
Dude, I want some of them leggings.
Do you have pillow pets?
Let's do a.
I want to be a pillow pet.
I just want some socks and underwear, man.
That's literally all you're gonna wear, right? Just underwear?
Yeah. You know.
Man, crazy. Yeah, so
Some
more
good
or
stuff.
less,
Have
I'm
you
trying
shown
to get
all your
some.
logos?
No, I haven't shown these off
I have
yet.
to say, I love the colors.
Thank you. They were actually recommended by TekShinji, or I took them from him.
Yeah, that's more
I
accurate.
did, because I was green and he had purple in his green, so I was like, you know what, I'm taking the
Let's
purple.
mix it.
We're gonna make it happen.
Let's do it.
And now we're just
dang,
one.
Took it from me, man.
Look at that.
Yeah, I would buy one of those.
Look at that.
That's cool, man.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna blow it up on what you're doing.
Backside.
If I
I mean,
can,
how
hold
cool
on.
would you guys, think that is?
Yeah.
I could spend my $30 gift certificate on that.
You can put your weed in there.
I would
Put your
spend
weed in there.
$69.99 on
There
that.
you go.
All right, real quick.
That's awesome.
I know we did talk. Oh, here's a fun idea. Let's see. Speakers.
Yes.
Speakers.
Ooh.
that's
Shinji.
Tech accessories. Okay, we could do wireless charging pads, earbuds,
Dude.
Bluetooth earbuds.
So more or less, what I'm trying to get,
A damn
We can do
drone?
Misfit.
Damn, we got some drones going on.
what I'm trying to get from you guys is what kind of merchandise would everybody be interested in? So if people can drop some comments below, or whatever in the live chat, let us know what you guys would want.
want a school bag.
Even if you're not gonna buy something, like what would you buy? You know what I mean? In the store, like, do you wear sweatshirts, t-shirts, long sleeves? Like, what do you guys like? 56.
that's crazy.
Don't even. I know. I didn't even look at the chat, and I knew you were typing. Look at us.
Laptop sleeves.
Oh, by the way, guys, if you do have questions in the live chat, just let us know.
mean,
We
look at
are
this.
still reading it.
The tumblers are probably
So
going to
funny.
be.
I want a mailbox. Hold on. Go up.
Yeah.
What?
So
You can get a
Danuster
mailbox.
said he likes the mug.
Look at it. Look at it.
It's a mailbox cover. And we got mouse mats and mouse pads. We could do Misfit mining mouse pads.
That'd be sick.
I think those.
I love the mailbox
That's actually a
cover.
really good idea. Is that a desktop pad or is that the one next to it?
Where? Oh yeah, we got mouse pad, a mouse mat, and then the mouse pad. So that's like the whole desktop.
Oh wow!
Click on that one.
Mhm.
I want to see what that
Click on
looks
that
like.
one?
Yeah.
So let's look at the template file. This is what I would have to put the Misfit mining, on. This is like the
Right.
a little bit of extra work, but
Gotcha.
it's the effect is really cool when you get it right.
That's neat.
Maybe I like an angle. That would look pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of clicking.
56 said I feel my paycheck slipping away.
You didn't feel it slipping away when you got.
I
the
just want that
GPUs, right?
mailbox cover, man.
56.
Yeah,
I
it.
thought your wife got your paycheck.
Banana hammocks. Colt.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to.
Oh yeah, it's got to be
blow
mesh.
that up.
It's got to be mesh.
Real quick, I'm going
Mesh
to open up a file.
Oh, it's gonna be a mesh hat. You,
Like the back
Yeah.
of the hat.
you
back hat?
get more than one option.
My head needs to breathe.
You got a hot head. I want to see a black sweatshirt. That's what I want to see with the
layers. Here we go. We'll open this one up. Just as a draft, I want to show you guys something that's really cool. All right.
I mean,
so
you can show them.
guys
You
see
can show the
art
chump
program or
change
no?
too. Yeah, they can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
See the Spotify website.
I can see your whole screen. So
Okay.
I can see your forehead. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I can't.
All right. So there's Little Chump has legs.
he does. You can show it.
It's right there
Show it. Put it on the car seat.
on the car seat.
No, I think that's more of a sweatshirt.
Hang on. I got an idea for you. All right. So that's where it is. Ending to correct.
You give chump chain legs and give pocket chains the pants.
Maybe we can't see what you're doing. I don't know.
I don't think
I don't think we can, dude. Yeah, we're on the hat still.
Spotify website.
Are we having
Share your screen. So like if you go down to the bottom and you click share screen, there's tabs, so it'll say window or whatever else. Shinji, we're gonna look at your face for a minute.
Do shared desktop.
Do screen. There we go.
Share an
All
individual.
right, there we go.
Bingo. Hey.
Inception.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so I actually did this for one of our buddies today. Let me go ahead and paste that bad boy on there, and just as a draft, we'll throw this together, put it on here, on this hat right here.
So that's a hat.
Terrific.
That's crazy.
Terrific.
Yep, you'll see in a second.
It's a flat representation of a hat.
Yes, in this particular view, yes. All right,
I had made a suggestion earlier before we started the stream that I would like a plushie.
While you're working on that,
there's something to hold.
We've got a question in the live chat that says, "Can you do a face mask with a logo?" Real question.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yep. Just like the panda one.
Absolutely. Just let me fix the layer properties right here, because I want you guys to actually see what can happen when I finish this. All right, and then we'll just go ahead and copy this whole image, and we will make it into a hat live for you all.
Before your very eyes.
Before
Really?
your very eyes.
Are you for real?
Yep. So
I can't wait.
He's so excited he can't control himself.
we all are.
You get a hat.
That looks like my Windows Explorer with all chump change crap in it.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
There's the draft right there. There's the inception. Where is there we go. Upload artwork.
When the clock is on.
Fran clarified he was asking specifically about like the neck gaiter kind of a thing where it's like
you pull it up
where you can like flip it
absolutely.
Up
I call that a foreskin.
Thomas Tran doesn't get any.
Well, look at that. Look at that.
Dude, that looks
awesome.
badass.
Sick.
That is cool. That's neat. What?
Yeah,
I need that
hat.
hat. I
I
need
like
that
how the
hat.
diamond pattern's still on it too.
Well, yeah. I only did a quick draft just so you guys can.
I'm making fun of it.
You know.
Well, yeah.
But
That's funny. That's awesome.
Like it already looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The
The best hat is the one and only type.
all right,
The
let's
first
go
one
ahead
off the
and go to all over shirts or all over hoodies. Let's do hoodies.
Yeah, let's try an
Here
all
we
over
go.
hoodie. I want to see what that looks like.
All right. Let's have some fun with this. We'll do black draw cord.
I really like the hat.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I think it's the colors on the black that like it just pops so
Black.
well.
All
Yep.
placements. Yes, it's really awesome. Go ahead and upload. Let's get chump change on there. We're gonna have some fun with this.
I don't know what that means.
We got somebody, they asked, can you make the logo embossed? I'm not
No.
actually 100% sure what that means.
Oh, when
It's
it's
not
like
about
stitched, like a stitch.
Embroidery or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Broiled, yeah.
Embroiled.
Isn't that a word? Sorry, I'm French.
Embroiling.
Canadian.
I don't think I want my hats embroiled. Just saying.
That was great.
I'm sorry.
No,
Oh,
totally
oh,
sorry.
In
yeah.
the oven, 500 degrees.
Your words are beautiful.
I meant well.
Let's just do a quick mock-up so you guys can see, the rough general idea. Yeah, look at that.
There you go.
We can make it bigger on the back,
Is
or
that
we can
Panda?
even do Steve art.
Is that what he looks like?
Red Panda, man.
Is that him?
No,
And
it's not.
He's the model on Dogdlord's site, and nobody ever knew.
Yeah. Neck down. Neck
Is that
down.
not Red Panda? I thought it was. I thought that was his master plan. He pretends that he's a model. That way no one ever assumes it's him.
I'll pay premium.
I'll pay premium.
Dude, when Dogdlord first joined our
Excellent.
Discord, I was like really sus about him. And I was like,
Yes,
wait.
you were.
I was like, who is this guy? What's this guy trying to do here? I just went chum change on him all of a sudden.
If you want, Dogdlord, you could take the logo off. Sorry, Shinji, I wasn't trying to cut you off, but you can do just the words if you want, if it's easier.
Ooh,
We'll just have some fun with it.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
is this the neck gator?
No, this is actually the sleeve.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, what? Well, that's
Sleeve.
cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fat explanation point.
You know, I didn't know that thing was called a neck gator. I didn't know it was called that.
What's that?
The neck
thing,
gator.
The foreskin
Yeah,
thing that you
It's
pull
a
up over your
cowboy
face.
bandana.
Yeah.
This
Cowboy
thing
I
is
got you.
loud.
Perfect.
We like cloud.
Yo, this is sick. That's cool.
I think
That's
you need a little
cool.
bit more color in it.
Yeah, do it on the hood, do it on the
Little more.
arms, the sleeves, the other sleeve. It's
Got
epic.
RPM in his hair. all
That's
swooped to the
dude,
side.
that's crazy. Yeah, I need that.
You're
Dude,
gonna go down the street and get the looks.
that's awesome.
No, I like
Dude,
that.
It's either that or I'm gonna get something thrown at me.
I love how huge that is.
Oh my god, it's great. That's hysterical.
It definitely pops out.
Tom is straight.
All right, let's go.
Oh man, that's great. We have the Misfit mining one too. We could throw on a sweatshirt. That's
Yeah,
sweet.
or
Dude,
let's
I
go-
legit would
let's
buy
go over
Misfit
print t-shirt.
mining on a sweatshirt.
Do you want short
For a
sleeve or
t-shirt.
long sleeve?
Yeah.
We got the
I mean, I
esports
like short
jersey,
sleeves.
and then we got the what do you want? Esports jersey or the regular all over print?
Yeah, the esport. What's it like? Does this one all
Too late.
over too?
You said
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Yep. There you go. That one.
Black stitching. We're gonna
That's
do
so sick.
design.
I just for the record want to say Chan Coin is awesome. He said you should have chump change logo on the front and pocket change on the back because every successful man has a good woman behind him.
I'm gonna put a little logo of her in the star.
But no, he's not wrong.
He's not
Sometimes
wrong.
that's a false statement.
I might have said that a little bit differently and put your logo a little bit lower because for every good man there is a woman kicking him in the ass to get him going.
Just put her on the
in my
bottom
case-
skirt of the sweatshirt, like right
I
at the
have to
bottom.
say I don't have to kick him in the ass, Max Voltage.
Yeah,
Not too often
thankfully.
anyway.
And that's why there's going to be different hoodies and stuff, like different merch for every time.
All right, so let's have some fun with this. Just so everybody knows, I am totally not paying attention to what's happening in the live chat.
No, you're good. You're good.
You know,
Yeah, we got
there's too much
people
going on here.
for that.
Right about. Bring that down. Right there. Why not?
Oh, that's nice.
Back. Let's insert.
I just gotta say, mad skills.
With ease.
Man, mad skills.
With ease.
No, this guy doesn't stop.
So
No, there is no stopping. I work 16 hours a day, and then I come home and I work on the store.
It's all about the freeway, bro.
Uh huh.
I work IT for a company where I'm at, and we do custom apparel and screen printing and embroidery and all that stuff. And seeing custom designs and what's taken into doing like left crest, right crest, sleeves, it's just like it's intense. So
Oh, yeah.
mad props.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
And obviously, Chump Change and I will, spend some time together and actually design the stuff properly.
Yeah, we'll make
for
it
you
look
guys.
right. Yeah.
It'll be, FA, freaking awesome.
Yeah, freaking
Well said.
awesome.
Well said. Freaking.
Be careful, guys.
Freaking.
Yeah,
Well, see,
we only got 3 strikes.
I already got 2. I already got 2. Freaking.
I got a couple today.
Look at that. That's funny.
Ooh.
There you go.
Let's just for the sake of it, let's blow it up. Let's just blow everything up. See how wild it looks.
Blow it up.
What, you can go over the area?
Yeah, watch this.
That's what we want right there. We want to scream. Look at my face.
We should make that into a face mask.
Yes, that a full one.
A BT.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, blow that up right across.
The possibilities are endless with this stuff.
Seriously.
That's so
And here's a cool thing is that I can even do it in patterns.
Are they gonna crisscross each other when they overlap, or are they just gonna cut off on the sides?
Here, I'll show you. Here. Let's bring that down. See, make a pattern.
Oh yeah, I can't
It's like-
just do that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you can be like Gucci or something. Look at that.
Is that what they do? Is
No,
that what it is?
no.
Whatever you want.
Anything you want.
And I can change the spacing.
What? I want. We got, that's cool as heck.
Who needs Argyle when you've got Chump Change? Who needs Argyle when you got Misfit money?
Dude, that's crazy. You can do all that.
That's so cool.
Ridiculous. This looks so ridiculous. I love it.
That does look ridiculous.
Doorstore.com. Don't
Oh
delay
my god.
today.
This guy, look at this guy.
I like how
This
your
poor
face is
bastard.
on the freaking.
That's some awesome sleeves there.
Oh
That
man.
is so
All right.
loud. So loud.
Hold on. We need. Let's see what else we got.
Do some shoes.
Where else is?
We'll do a black canvas.
I like your sleeves.
I like your sleeves.
Made them myself.
Jump chain, streetwear, and let's just begin.
That's so sweet.
So here's the men's merchandise on this particular application. We have polos, jackets, bomber jackets, hoodies.
So what do you guys like besides coffee mugs? Actually, a tank top's kind of.
Do you guys have aluminum water bottles or something
Yes.
similar to that? Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
That is
I
gonna
love
be
it.
the new
Yeah,
hotness
those
because
are
the
cool.
summer's coming up.
Yep. Yeah, water bottles are cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna
aluminum
look just
Do you
that's
have?
gonna look the same as the tumbler. When you think about it, that I already designed for you guys once.
Yeah.
It's gonna look the same.
Nice.
I would like a 3060 Ti.
Yes, Nick.
Oh, hydro dip the freaking shroud
Yeah,
on one of your
hydro
white GPUs.
There you go.
Yeah. Chum Change is like, no.
Guys, stop giving him ideas. I'm never going to see him for weeks.
I
know,
I'm kidding about the 3060 Ti.
Chum Change. In a
It's
month
not
and a
bad
half,
thing for you.
I'll come over and help you hydro dip your white shrouds.
Perfect. Perfect.
I've seen some cool guitars done that way. It's crazy.
Yeah, hydro dipping's amazing.
Yeah, it's wicked cool.
It is cool.
Funny story. That's actually how I started. Well, not
Yeah.
how I started talking to Chump Change, but that was one of his
Yeah.
videos he showed me
I hydro dipped
way back
my,
in the day.
What is it? My
Oh, you
Yamaha
turned it
R6
into
gas
your guitar
tank.
skills.
Yeah, I did my gas tank. It was actually terrible because I didn't think of the friggin' how hard it was going to be to push into the water because it's friggin' like a bubble of air. So I literally did it and messed it up. I had to strip it all down and do it again. I was so mad. It was pain in the butt.
I
But it
believe
came out pretty sweet after I was done.
And
for
that's
like
all
what I
it
had
took,
to do with
huh?
it. And I had to build like a wooden box with like plastic in it, like just to hold the water in, because I couldn't get like a kiddie pool or a Tupperware container big enough for my gas tank. Like it just wouldn't fit anyway. It was terrible.
Gas tank?
Yeah, I had a Yamaha R6.
A Yamaha.
Little rice burner.
I thought you'd be like a little Harley rider, you know?
Yeah, I'm not a big guy per se.
Hover
so
around.
Well, I never said that about you.
Harleys are just they're too. I don't know. It's not my style. I
They're
don't
made
think.
for people that
A little larger than me, I guess. I'm not a big man.
But you have a big heart.
All right, quick mock-up.
I'm glad you said heart.
Oh yeah, of course. It's on screen. If we weren't, allegedly something else could have been said.
You guys are terrible.
All right.
We just like to make people question.
Ooh, that looks nice. I like the black, purple, and green theme there.
Mm-hmm.
That high
That's
contrast
so
really
neat.
makes it pop.
Yeah.
That's so neat. Yeah, I think we need to do the one without the logo on the, like for the name, the chump change. I don't know.
Yeah, we could totally take
And like maybe put the just the logo like on the sleeve or. Yeah, it's cool though. It's a good idea. I mean, this whole thing is like just crazy. It's crazy how you can just design the sleeves like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts. Wild. But yeah, that was my main thing. I wanted to show you guys what just get some input, what you guys wanted to see, and what you would actually purchase. TekShinji, what are you doing? Dojo canceled
are we
on
back
us.
on?
Yeah, I went
We
ahead
are
and stopped.
back on.
My apologies.
Yeah, he is going to create some more things. But yeah, if you guys want to see certain things on the store, please leave a comment below or reach out to us somehow. And we will for sure consider putting it in there or absolutely put it in there.
Yeah.
I
So
think
guys,
I'd like to see a gray hoodie in large.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That was
There's
perfect.
only one limited edition. It's sold.
So,
Why are you lying, Yash?
I'm not lying. It's sold.
they're going to be making large white granny panties at some point.
Oh, we
Granny
might have to
panties?
strike a deal. We might have to strike a deal.
very nice. All right,
We're going to
guys.
send
So
it to
you
Shinji
guys
so he
saw
can open it
all
up like that gorilla mat.
Oh God, I would totally do it. I would totally do it. Send it to me, man. Send it to me.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. So you guys saw some designs from Chump Change and Dogdlord and see what they kind of got going on. Let us know down in the comments below if you're watching after the fact, or let us know in the live chat. Also, let us know in Discord what you guys want. I personally want one of them aluminum water bottles or something similar to that. Just let us know,
Same.
guys. That way we kind of gauge what you guys are looking for. And then, who knows? Maybe this stuff might come out pretty soon. Who knows? We can do this pretty quickly. So if you guys have any other questions or anything like that in the live chat, go ahead and post them now. We're going to skim through it real quick before we move on to the closing part of this. Was there anything in the live chat, mods and stuff?
No, I do want to say, sorry, I want to say thank you to Dogdlord Apparel for actually doing all that and showing everybody what he had available. So that was great. Thank you.
That was
thanks so much.
a brief rundown because I've done 5-hour consultations before. It's like we don't need that here.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
God,
Chris, we
5-hour
appreciate it.
consultation. I just tell them.
Yes.
We do appreciate
when somebody asks me if they can join the Dogdlord family, and get merch done, and they have a YouTube channel and they only have like 2 subscribers, it's like, okay, let's refocus, re-engineer where we need to focus, and let's actually build an audience for you, because right now nobody would buy anything.
Right.
And then afterwards, it's, okay, you've built an audience, now let's talk about, designs that inspire you, designs that actually fit your, idea of what your community, responds to, what represents you, your brand, and, the community relates to. Like inside
Our
jokes,
community responds to GPUs.
like there's a t-shirt I'm in the middle of making that has a big giant maple leaf on it that says hashtag Maple Lives Matter. But you know what? That's like anybody that loves the joke.
I was gonna say, there's been a couple times where I've interacted with Chris here to make things better for other people's apparel.
Yeah. I'm totally open to suggestions. Anybody has design ideas, whatnot. I mean,
but maple syrup all the way, 100%.
But that's the really awesome thing, is making the apparel for our community and supporting them. And guys, if you like the designs, or if you like the designs, let's see some FAs or some emojis in the chat. Something like how awesome were those graffiti designs that Chump Change had made for you all? Let's see your response to that.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Let us know.
I went through the live chat and saw a couple of the comments, asking questions or merch suggestions. But what's everybody think about the actual designs themselves?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I think they're great.
Same,
He's put some time in it, and I think they're going to do great with anything you put them on.
Yeah, we hope so. That's the
right.
Definitely the
100%.
hope. But
56 said he needs boxers with a pattern of little chump.
I can do that. Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
He just wants him in the center. He just wants him in the center.
Hold on.
All right, let's go.
Wait. Little Chump?
That's the name that I gave him.
Which little chump are we talking about?
I guess it's gonna be the one behind the curtain.
Which one are we talking about here?
The one behind the curtain. I don't even know what that means, Chum.
So inside the boxers. There you go, Shinji. It was a joke. It was a joke.
So now it's up to.
They're not glow. It's not glowing in the dark.
To your stream. There we go.
No, none of the ink is glow in the dark. Who do I think has underwear?
I was thinking something totally different.
Oh, what were you thinking? Bikini hammock? Banana hammock?
No, I thought there was a kid on the way or something.
Oh, no. No, I hope not.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Whoa,
not again.
Whoa, slow it down.
Not again.
About that kid. Yeah.
We don't know that unless Chump slips
sleep.
one past the goalie.
I know, right?
Whoa.
Oh man. What's happening?
Notice how pocket change ain't coming back in and talking about that.
I can do pet bandana, so if anybody wants a pet bandana.
Sorry, my phone's gonna die, Baldini. I'm trying to plug it in.
Where's the cord? Yeah, dude, I already went through 300 gigabytes. So
yikes.
I'll just mock something up and post it for you guys in the Discord.
That'll be great.
Perfect.
I love to see it. I love to see it.
We had somebody in chat say everything looked cool. Just please make some things in lighter base colors, simply for people that can't wear black.
Yeah.
We could do it in white.
Something.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I mocked everything up in black was because that was a preferred color from Chump. Because graffiti just looks awesome on black.
I am.
So for demonstration purposes, that was what we did.
Yes.
Makes it stand out.
Thomas Tran says, but white makes us look fat. No, it doesn't. Doesn't make anyone look fat.
What? No? Really?
Okay.
That's my official statement. I'm standing by it.
No, I look fat in anything. I can turn sideways, face you, backwards. It's all the same.
Are you going to be the model?
No.
Come on.
Send me some of the clothes. I'll be your model. No, we don't want to reduce sales.
It's more like Omar the tent maker makes my clothes.
We don't want sales to go down just because of me. We want the sales to go up.
Technically,
all right.
Colors and patterns that do make people look fat. Stripes horizontally, that makes people look fat. Vertically slims them down. And
that's good to know.
White is definitely a color that does make people look a little bit larger. Black, because it absorbs the light and doesn't reflect as much, kind of hides the shadow of the bellies.
Kind of makes
Is
it
that
a more
why
neutral definition.
99% of my shirts are black?
Yeah, all my clothes
Yeah,
are black.
same.
I don't really have much light colored stuff.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
because
the
I used to
same way.
work on like dirty stuff, so I can't wear a white shirt anywhere I go. I'll get stuff all over it.
Yep. 100%.
That's the excuse.
No, I mean like really. Like let's say I go to a wedding or something and wear a white shirt. Oh, Shinji, my car's broken. I need you to fix it. And if you don't fix it, I'm gonna judge you and tell everyone that you didn't help me. I'm wearing a white shirt. I don't care. I'm only looking at why you're not helping me and you're being a jerk.
So that's why you don't
Fine.
wear white?
That's why I don't wear white.
That's why it's time to just, those types of people, unless it's your mom, it's time to just go snip, snip, relationship.
Well, I mean, they tend to, how do I say this? They tend to come around when I need them.
Nice.
Naturally.
Naturally, yeah. I mean, without any type of encouragement.
It's not naturally, it's allegedly.
Allegedly.
They come
There's
around.
words. There's words.
All right, so we're going to go into the closing portion of the stream. I'm just going to do another last roll call of everyone that was here. So we did have, let's see, we had Crypto Shaped here is kind of lurking there in the background. He did chime in every now and then. We have Chum Change, which by the way is the host of this current stream. Chum Change is one of the founders in the Discord. He is actually the administrator and the owner of that Discord. And again, I am not Chum Change. He is much more handsome than me. Dogdlord from Dogdlord Apparel, thank you for joining us. Special guest tonight. We have Great Baldini with us, which is also the creator of the Misfit Mining GPU hangers. And we have Mastermind Crypto here. He does have a YouTube channel. We'll check out his stuff. He's got some pretty awesome videos there. Got Max Voltage. By the way, always wear insulated gloves when you touch him because you don't want to get electrocuted. We also have Psu Miner. He did do a live stream recently on replacing a fan on one of his GPUs. He did not blow it off, unfortunately, though. And we also have Yashnika here. He is...
You slut.
What do you do? Don't you do something with that Aeon pool?
Sorry?
Don't you do something with that Aeon pool? Isn't that your thing?
Yeah.
Aren't you like the accountant or something, or something pretty low level, the janitor at the building?
I clean the floors.
Yeah, see, I mean, he's really important. You gotta keep those floors clean, man. If they're dirty, someone could slip and fall.
If you guys believe everything Tech just said about Yashnik, you guys weren't paying attention to the poker tournament.
Yeah, guys, if you didn't know, there was an actual poker tournament with many, many thousands of dollars that went out. So thank you to Yashnik and everyone that was involved.
That was awesome.
And congratulations to the winner.
Who was the winner?
It was good
anyway?
times.
I don't know his name.
Sandbag.
It was
Sandbags?
Sandbag.
It's like a bag of sand.
Down.
He's from the United States. I haven't heard from him yet. Actually, I probably did. I got 100 messages, and I have to go through tomorrow. But anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
all right, was there anything
It's
else
good
in
times.
live chat?
Yeah, did you purposely skip me that I was on this time?
Yeah, you actually did.
He's like, damn it, no, I really did.
I was wondering how I could skip you without making it too obvious.
It's okay, I'm getting used to it. It's fine.
By the way, Pocket Change is Chum Change's wife. She is the master and commander and makes everything keep running. So thank you so much, Pocket Change.
For all the ladies out there, Chump is actually going to give me Pocket Change's logo, so there will be some pink kitties out there.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, I like pink.
Yes.
It's a fox.
Pink is good.
Sure.
What is it? Why pink? I thought it was purple.
It is
Fuchsia.
purpley pink.
Purpley
guess.
pink.
Purple.
Lightish red.
I'm sure the real color will
Could
change.
be both.
It's pink.
Maybe people are colorblind, so it really doesn't matter.
Guarantee my daughter will buy one if it's purple.
I see it
will,
purple. I don't know.
I'll
like
check. Yeah,
purple. That's my
I'll put
favorite.
it. I can basically take the same logo and just change the colors on it for her because that's pretty much what it is. It's my logo with her colors,
Exactly.
So I'm just gonna do that to the new link and I'll send it over to you. Actually, you could
Cat
you
box,
could probably
by
do
the
it
way.
if you wanted to. Doesn't matter to me.
Or is it fox cat?
Hers, and then I could edit
cat
new one.
fox raccoon.
Okay. Yeah,
Did you
whatever
say
want.
slash raccoon?
Cat,
No, it's
fox,
a
raccoon.
fox, cat, raccoon.
Fox, cat, raccoon.
Oh, fox cat.
Slash panda.
All right, guys. So if there's nothing else, we're going to start to end this stream. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on the Misfit Mining live stream. We are live every Saturday without fail for the last couple of weeks. Live every Saturday around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is Eastern Standard in the United States. I believe that is GMT 5 or something like that.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us here, guys. And again, we have all YouTube channels. We couldn't have done this without you guys. Please come watch our channels, get subscribed, and say hi and all that good stuff. We'll see you on the next stream.
Have a good night.
Thanks, man. See ya.